The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like, ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K, Duke, full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy Thriller, aka Hamrothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Turn my fan on. Shout out to everybody in this bitch, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube channel, my Twitter account, my IG account, my Facebook account. Salute, salute, salute. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please, pretty please, so we can get those algorithms up so YouTube can send out the post notifications, because that is very important for whenever your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, goes live. Salute. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. I'm sitting over here chilling, watching the NBA Finals, but let's get into this real shit. Let's talk about the sport of boxing. I don't plan on holding y'all for too long. It's kind of sad how Errol Spence, along with his over-the-top fanboy channels, can come out and say anything to try to discredit the legacy and reputation of one Terence Bud Crawford. And it's kind of crazy because a lot of you dudes will hang your hat on every single word that Errol Spence says like it's gospel coming from the Bible or something like that, right? I mean, goddamn. I bet you Errol Spence could come out right fucking now and tweet that gas is $1.95 at your local Quick Trip, and a lot of you motherfuckers will believe it, knowing good and goddamn well that gas prices are out of control due to inflation. And don't let a nigga part 18 them debunking the motherfucking buffoonery and all the foolery and the nonsense that's been spewing from Errol Spence's mouth, because you niggas will get all in your feelings. And y'all was swerving down that your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, is lying about the shit. The same way y'all took and made excuses for Errol Spence lying and saying, sign the contract, boy, sign the contract. Do y'all remember whenever he posted that shit on his IG account with the cryptic shit, basically insinuating that he sent over a contract to Terence Crawford? And whenever Floyd and Bernie the Boxer, shout out to both of those gentlemen, came out and said, look, man, ain't none of this shit is true. It is all cap. Y'all niggas made excuses for Errol. I don't see any videos saying, you know what, Errol? I mean, Floyd would have some sort of say-so on what's going on behind the scenes at the PBC. I mean, God damn it, the nigga only helped build the company. The nigga is only a big partner and a huge investor, along with Al Heyman and those fucking brokers and whatever they got going on at the PBC. You would think Floyd Money Mayweather would know a thing or two about negotiations, about contracts being set, because once again, Floyd Money Mayweather is the same guy who loves to call Al Heyman, along with his real father in Floyd Money Mayweather Sr., his father. So I would think that Floyd would have some sort of intel on what's going on behind closed doors, but that's neither here nor there. Back to the topic, Thriller. So I say all that to say, Part 17 got you niggas in your feelings. I dropped Part 17 5 days ago, and the shit was a certified classic. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? And I dropped that shit about 5 days ago, debunking this whole Terence Crawford is holding up the fight. Oh, Terence Crawford, E Thriller, ain't signed the goddamn contract. Oh, E Thriller, Terence Crawford is pricing himself out nonsense. Because how do you dudes go from saying that fight behind closed doors was a done deal only to double back not even a couple of days later and say that the fight is done? They just waiting on the date because the whole Canelo and the Triple G shit is holding things up in September. So they're going to push it back to October, maybe even November, right? And then it went from that to saying, oh, Errol Spence has agreed to everything on his end, but we're still waiting on Terence Crawford. It's 55-45, but Terence Crawford is trying to get more fucking money. I will wait. I will fucking wait. Because, I mean, kumbaya, my lord. I mean, Part 7 got a lot of you niggas tight and super fucking emotional. A lot of you niggas are running around here being moist in my B-Mac voice. Shout out to B-Mac, who is the originator and the creator of that term, moist. Shout out to my big bro, the Mac Mob. Make sure y'all go sub up and hit the like button on each and every last one of his motherfucking videos. But back to the topic, E-Thriller. So I know good and goddamn well, Part 17 just came out and just shook up the boxing community yet again. And I mean, Carl Thomas ain't got nothing on you overly emotional ass niggas. Because I bet you a lot of dudes was mad when I dropped Part 17, right? But to make matters worse, to see Terence Bud Crawford, who is the only active fighter, I repeat, active fighter in the history of the sport of boxing, to get his hand casted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. Yeah, I said it. And I didn't stutter in my Major Pain voice. I said Terence Bud Crawford is the only active fighter in the history of the sport of boxing to get his hand casted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. Yes, that is a motherfucking fact. Big facts, E-Thriller. That is big fucking facts. And I know it had you niggas so sensitive, so uptight, because it wasn't Errol up there on the podium, you know, talking with the likes of a Floyd Money Mayweather, getting praise from Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins and Andre Ward and James Toney and Sugar Shane Mosley and Juan Manuel Marquez. I know it made you niggas sick to your stomach to see the TBE. Yeah, I said it. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. To see Floyd say, Terence Crawford, you're on your fucking way. So he's basically insinuating that Terence Crawford, amongst his peers and niggas already getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, is already a Hall of Fame fighter with or without Errol Spence. So I don't understand why you niggas get so emotional whenever you hear Terence Crawford say, look, I don't need Errol Spence to be in the Hall of Fame because it's a motherfucking fact. He does not need Errol Spence to get hit into the Hall of Fame. His legacy is already cemented. So whenever I said that shit on my fucking my community tab, it got all you niggas in your feelings, and you went on there saying, oh, well, we can prop up one fighter and not talk down on another fighter. Oh, shut up. I'm not trying to hear none of that soft ass shit, because once again, I would like to pose the question. Why does the truth sound like hate to some of you niggas? And this is not for every Errol Spence fan, because every Errol Spence fan is not over the top. Every Errol Spence fan is not super emotional. Hell, I have Errol Spence fans on my panel and on the Magma panel all the fucking time. We get along. We don't see eye to eye, but we get along and we debate just fucking fine. I mean, there's no problem with it. But I'm talking to you sensitive ass niggas that's always in my comment section, that's always on my community tab, talking shit, but don't never pull up whenever I go live. Don't ever pull up. Hey, yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat, because I know my mic was messing up the last time I went live, and my cheap ass ain't went to go buy no other mic. I'm trying to ride it out. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat, man. Y'all let me know. Give me a thumbs up or something, or E3 or something in this bitch. Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? I repeat. Okay, bet. I appreciate that, fam. But yeah, anyway, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. But back to what I was saying. So when does the truth sound like hate because you got niggas like Antonio Tarver, who is an ex-boxer who has the right to voice his motherfucking opinion. You have niggas like Roy Jones Jr., Iron Mike Tyson, who are being asked about the biggest fight in the motherfucking sport of boxing. They're giving their honest take and opinion about it. But you got niggas getting butthurt and uptight and saying that these niggas are hating when they're making their own fucking analysis and points and giving you their own personal opinion about the fucking fight as to why they think who is going to win and why. So let me roll this first clip because it's coming from Antonio Tarver. And I knew it, y'all. I swear to God, I knew it. I even hit up B-Mac. I knew whenever Antonio Tarver did his interview, he was going to catch some flack because everything he said, you know, I'm not saying it's gospel, but that's the majority of the time is the same shit that I say whenever I break this fight down about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. But let me just show you guys this shit. And for the record, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. Please don't flag my account. Pretty please. Let's run that shit, DJ Thriller.
Can I just get your early analysis? I know you said you don't really like to pick a winner until you like fully view how people are training and things like that. But if you could tell me who you're leaning towards in a Crawford and Spence fight.
Crawford reminds me of me, bro. So I'm pretty sure you know how I feel about that. Ain't nobody else gonna say that, but I'm gonna say it. The way he approached that shit, he don't see none of them guys. He don't care nothing about none of them guys. He got that real dog in him. That's why I say he reminds me of me. You feel me? And I just think the man can do so much in the ring. I see what Charlo can do. I see what what's the other guy? Spence can do. I see what Spence can do. But Spence hasn't shown me that he can make a lot of adjustment. When I look at Spence style, I see the same thing. Aggressive, boxer. But I ain't never seen him boxing going back. I ain't never seen him use his counter punching ability. I ain't never seen him block, make a motherfucker miss, and make a motherfucker pay. It's levels to this, but these guys, I mean, you know, when you're looking at it through my eye, this is a different type of understanding of the game. You feel me? So I can critique those guys. I don't care who they is. I can critique their ass.
Man, I totally agree. Why can't that man critique him? I mean, we ain't got to agree with everything he say, but that's the same shit I say because where did he tell a lie? Errol Spence is a guy that fights the same fucking way in every single fight. He is straight up and down, no special effects. He is not a great counter puncher. He doesn't have great footwork. Yeah, he know how to cut out the ring. Yes, he has a decent jab and shit like that. He has a great fucking body attack. But outside of that, what else does he do better than Terence Crawford? You understand what I'm saying? So what part about that is hate? I will fucking wait. I mean, you niggas are so fucking emotional. And then you niggas want to get mad and shit whenever Terence Crawford don't want to do interviews because shit, whenever they give you their honest opinion on whatever you asking them, you niggas want to parse through it and piece together shit and take shit out of context and say a nigga hating just because you asked them a motherfucking question. And he gave the fans a real answer. I don't see the motherfucking problem. I don't see the problem. But back to what I was saying before I go to another interview, E-Thriller. So whenever you hear your boy E-Thriller saying Terence Crawford legacy is already cemented into the Hall of Fame with or without Errol Spence, that is a motherfucking fact because unlike the other guy who is still running from the boogeyman, you know, the same guy who wanted to go the easier route, the same guy who wanted to cut corners to greatness, the same guy who has been making us honest and objective fight fans wait for the biggest fucking fight for 5 long fucking years in counting. From the biggest showdown in the sport of boxing, it's the motherfucking truth. So once again, don't come on my channel telling me E-Thriller, oh, you could just give props to fucking Terence Crawford without shitting on Errol. Nigga, that's not shitting on Errol. That ain't no different than me saying Shaq is my favorite big man of all time. But you and I both know Shaq can't make free throws. So nigga, that is not hate. That is fact. You understand what I'm saying? That is a fact. If I say LeBron James is great, but he isn't a great free throw shooter, that is facts. And that's my favorite fucking player in the NBA. But to me, that is a fact. Look up his free throw percentage. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the picture I'm painting? Do you see the analogies that I'm breaking down for you? That is not hate. That is a fact. I'm looking at what he does great and what he does not do great. And I'm saying, yeah, he's good, but he needs to work on X, Y, and Z. That is a fucking fact. So whenever Antonio Tarver comes out and say, you know what, man, he don't fight going backwards. He don't really move his feet like that. Terence Crawford is a dog. Terence Crawford can fight both ways. Terence Crawford get niggas up out of there. Terence Crawford has killer instinct. Nigga, that ain't hate. That's a fucking fact. And once again, some of that shit is his opinion. I agree. But who are we to tell him what he can and can't? Then there would be no need to have 500 plus fucking boxing channels saying different shit. If we're all robots and going with the, oh, well, we got to agree with you just because it's Errol Spence. Oh, we got to agree with you just because you like Terence Crawford. And if you don't agree with him, then you're hating. Fuck that. We're men. We don't have to sing Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya, and sit down in the fucking Indian style and hold hands and agree and hug each other. Nigga, this is a debate. This is a panel. I don't give a fuck if you agree or disagree with me, because 9 times out of 10, it will not. And I repeat, it won't ever change your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, opinion on the topic, because I am as stubborn as they come. I don't give a fuck about being wrong. I'm a man. I'm not God. I don't get 100% shit right in the sport of boxing or with my basketball picks, or hell, anything in life. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know why you niggas act like, oh, well, you don't want me on the panel because I like Errol, which I'm going to get to later on in the show. But back to what I was talking about. So at the end of the day, I don't know why you niggas are running around and getting all salty just because some Hall of Famers ain't picking Errol. I mean, give me a motherfucking break. But let me roll another one, because let's get to the Roy Jones shit, right? So let me go ahead and remove this and make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button. Pretty please. I don't know where my likes at because YouTube fucking with my shit. But can y'all please hit my goddamn like button? Don't be in this bitch eye hustling in my B-Mac voice. Please hit the like button. Pretty please. If you are enjoying the festivities and the fucking pictures that your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, has been painting, can you please hit the like button? Pretty please. But let me pull up this other shit. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me see. All right, bet I got 45 likes with 40 people up in this bitch. Shout out to everybody, man. But let me stop sharing my screen and run my let's go to this, because I'm going somewhere here, y'all. I'm going to be cooking for a minute, so y'all just sit back. I hope you got your popcorn in my T.O. voice, man, because it's about to get real good. Real good. Where my fucking tab at? Where is my goddamn tab? So let's go to Roy Jones, right? Whenever he was asked about his breakdown of the fight, let's hear what he had to say, and let's see if this is classified as hate. Roll that clip.
You had all these different skills, but when Errol Spence goes into that mode, that's still a different animal, isn't it?
It is a different animal, but like Tony just said, when you got skill to do it all, then you can do whatever necessary to kind of diffuse that fire. That's why we all lean toward Crawford in the beginning, because we know that he can do, we've seen him do several different things in the ring. He had different facets of his game that we've already seen on display.
Hold on. Is that not a fact? Is that not a fact? Is it not a fact that Terence Crawford, currently who is active in the sport of boxing, is the most versatile and most athletic fighter in the motherfucking sport? That is proven. I will wait. I will fucking wait. Roll that clip.
You know, Errol has one real facet. It's good, but it's just that one. If you can make him go back like Ugas did earlier, it could be problematic for him. If you can make him shift sometime before he punches, it could be problematic for him. So like I said, the problem is that can he hit hard enough to make Crawford stay off of him? Or is Crawford going to impose his will and push him back? Because whoever comes out and imposes their will first should win the fight.
Can y'all tell me where the hate is at on that interview? Can somebody in the chat please enlighten me? Who want to subscribe but won't subscribe? Who want to hit the like button but won't hit the like button? Can somebody educate me on what Roy Jones Jr. just said that was classified as hate? I will wait again, because I got time tonight. I got time. Can somebody please let me know in the chat? I'm looking in the chat, but I don't see shit. Where's the hate? Where is the motherfucking hate coming from Antonio Tarver or Roy Jones Jr.? Two solidified boxers, two fucking legends, two guys who have been at the top of the top. Why in the fuck do they have to hate on Errol Spence, the same guy that has only been in one fucking division his entire career? I will wait. I will fucking wait. So I get so sick of the old cop out of, oh, well, if you don't agree with me, or if I'm not saying some shit that you like, then you're hating, bro, because you can't make your shitty ass, punk ass, soft ass points. And the reason why I got this fucking banner up saying, why does the truth sound like hate? Because Errol Spence took it upon himself to go on his IG account to post some shit, basically letting everybody know that he was in his feelings, that he was super emotional over all the attention that Terence Bud Crawford was getting, over all the praise Bud was getting for getting his hand casted into the fucking Boxing Hall of Fame. Which is why, if you look at the thumbnail, you can see the fucking toilet paper right here, because that nigga is softer than Charmin. And so is his fanboys, because you niggas was sick to your stomach whenever you seen Terence Crawford getting his hand casted into the Boxing Hall of Fame, but not Errol Spence. But I'm going somewhere with this, E-Thriller. Talk that shit. So right here, this is retweeted by Errol Spence himself. In fact, it says, and I quote, the fact that at Errol Spence Jr. came back from that car wreck in dominating fashion shows who got real dog in them. Now, clearly, this guy who is a fan, or maybe one of his partners, hell, I don't fucking know, is responding to what fucking Antonio Tarver had to say on that Fight Hype interview that I wrote at the beginning of the show, right? So he's responding to that. And then he also went on to say, it seems like the Hall of Fame was focused on hating on Errol, but he proved y'all wrong every time. Now, let me remove that banner, because once again, the nigga is entitled to his opinion. I disagree wholeheartedly, but look at what Errol Spence said. He said, fuck them all, with the I guess the rock emoji, you know, with the eyebrow up, with the shark. I guess he the big fish or the shark. I don't fucking know. But my thing is this: whenever Michael Jordan got criticized by reporters or by niggas like Dr. J saying, oh, he won't ever win playing that brand or style of basketball, guess what? He used it as motivation. He used it as fuel whenever they said, oh, a scoring champion can never win a title. Or what about whenever the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said Shaquille O'Neal, whenever he came from Orlando to La La Land, y'all know that's my squad, Tinseltown, shout out to the Lake Show, whenever he said, you know, Shaq is more interested in doing movies and making rap shit, he ain't did shit. He ain't even won a championship. Shaq didn't come out and say, fuck Kareem. Shaq said, you know what? I'm going to use it as fuel. I'm going to get in the gym and get better so I can deliver a championship to the prestigious fucking franchise and organization, the most prestigious, rather, in my honest opinion. I'm a little biased, but I'm going to say that. I'm going to just throw that out. I know Boston is there too, but I'm going to just say that about the Lakers, right? He would deliver a championship to La La Land, but he didn't get in his feelings. He didn't come out and bash Kareem. It's a lot of fighters and athletes and people that picked against Floyd Money Mayweather whenever he was about to go up against Manny Pacquiao. Hell, Mike Tyson said Manny Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd. But guess what? Floyd didn't take shots at Mike. He didn't say fuck him and fuck everybody else that's picking against me or fuck everybody that said I was running. No, he got in the ring and kicked this motherfucking ass. So I say all that to say, Errol, why are you so sensitive, my brother? I mean, would you be saying this same shit if everybody was picking you to beat Terence Crawford? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. I'm still waiting, y'all. I'm still waiting. So let me go ahead and remove this old soft ass shit, because this nigga get on my fucking nerves, want to come out and disrespect niggas like Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. Hell, Mike Tyson, hold on, let me pull this up. As a matter of fact, let me stop that. Let me go to my community tab, because I posted this and I told y'all I'm coming with the motherfucking documented receipts tonight. Y'all already know how I play. So Mike Tyson, right? This was reported by Michael Benson. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can see this shit. As a matter of fact, hold on. I got about 68 people in here with 63 likes. Can y'all please hit the goddamn like button? Pretty please. But Mike Tyson said, and I quote, whenever he was asked about Spence versus Crawford, he said, Crawford, the reason why I say Crawford is when you look at the guys they both fought, like Sean Porter, look at what he or Spence did to Porter and look at what Crawford did to him. Now, we all know that was a very vague answer. Of course, Mike Tyson knows way more about boxing than we will ever know. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he could have went into a deeper dialogue or detail in regards to why he's picking Crawford, but he just gave some generic shit. And then again, we know Mike Tyson be high. I mean, we know Mike be high. So, pardon me, y'all. We can agree to disagree with Mike. You understand what I'm saying? In this point, he could have went in more detail. But my thing is, why are you niggas so emotional over the shit? I probably got about what? Hold on. It's about 253 comments on this fucking post, y'all. All moisture, all niggas just precipitation everywhere in my BMAC book. Niggas just hella moist. Betty Crocker ass niggas, right? Oh, but Mike Tyson did this, and oh, he's biased, and oh, they just don't like Errol Spence. Nigga, do you know who the fuck you talking about? Iron Mike Tyson, who was the biggest star in the sport of boxing for years on top of years, who reigned as such during the 80s and the 90s. So why in the fuck would Mike Tyson be jealous of Errol Spence again? Once again, I will wait. Make it make sense to me, because you niggas just say a lot of shit, but whenever a nigga call you on your bullshit, y'all don't have any rebuttals to back up your claims. So make it make sense to me. Somebody in the chat, who's an Errol Spence fan, can somebody please let me know, what is Mike Tyson hating on? He gave a vague answer as to why he picking Terence Crawford. You ain't got to agree with the nigga, but he's an all-time great. And I'm going to be honest with you. I can listen to him talk about boxing all day. Roy Jones, B-Hop, Sugar Ray Leonard, Antonio Tarver, niggas that's actually been in the sport, been in that squared circle, that's won titles. I don't mind sitting back and shutting the fuck up and listening to what they have to say, whether I agree or disagree with them. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But you Errol Spence fans get so fucking tight. And I just want to know why. I mean, god damn. But let me remove this shit, man. And I think I got about one more video to play for y'all. Let me see. Go to my Chrome tab. Okay. So speaking of which, Terence Crawford. Now he tweeted this. What was this? The other day. And I wanted to come on. Hold on, that's not it. Where my shit at? Okay, so Bud said it's always best to let people think they know what they talking about. But in reality, they just be making shit up. And y'all be believing them. End quote. Now, one can only imagine, who is Terence Crawford talking about? He has to be talking about these niggas that go on Twitter, making up stories, saying that the fight is done. Oh, the fight is going to be in Dallas. Oh, he wants 55-45. Oh, the fight is signed and sealed and delivered for September. And then it went from that to November and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, don't none of you niggas have access to Terence Crawford. So until we hear it coming from the horse's mouth or somebody in Team Crawford, which we did a couple of weekends ago, or what was that, last week, when Bernie the Boxer, once again, shout out to him. Make sure y'all go sub up to Bernie. But he's in Team Crawford. So that nigga would know a thing or two if, the fight was close. And he even said, look, man, Bud said, he told me the other day on Memorial Day, ain't none of that shit true, which is what I put in part 17 along with Floyd Mayweather. But you niggas, instead of saying, oh, you know what, Earl? You got a couple of niggas saying that this shit ain't true, bro. What's popping? Y'all want to attack Crawford and say, oh, he's lying. He still ain't signed a contract. He's holding up the fight. And you niggas wonder why Bud don't do interviews. You niggas wonder why he don't talk. He don't give us no fucking updates on shit, because you niggas just take shit and twisting and turning and making it into some other shit that it ain't even about. You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is on that shit. So let me go ahead and remove this. Now, I wanted to address something. Let me get some water, y'all. Hold on. I wanted to address something because y'all already know I come with the receipts. And shout out to my dog, Rebel Like Boxing, man. He had a fire-ass live stream this afternoon. It was very unfortunate for me because, once again, I work during the day, which is why this is one of the main reasons why I come on at 9:30 and shit like that, because I be at work. So I couldn't hop on a panel, right? And everybody know my old foe in Lennar was trying to play the race, try to play the victim card and try to make up some shit and say, oh, we don't let him come on and we overly emotional over Terence Crawford just because he's an Errol Spence fan. But the last time I checked, nigga, I let Errol Spence fans come on my panel every fucking time I go live. I don't have a problem with Mr. Quinn coming on. General Big Fish, fucking Stephen Brimley, who is neutral. He swear he unbiased, but he really likes Earl. Shout out to my guy, Stephen Brimley. Salute. I know you in this bitch. But I have a plethora of people coming on my channel and the Mac Mob channel who love Errol Spence. I don't give a flying fuck who you like. It is not going to change my opinion on some shit. But whenever you go on another nigga channel, line and say that we kicked you off or I banned you because of this, because, oh, you an Errol Spence fan. Well, let's roll the clip, because this shit was Let me see. This happened today. I'm gonna let y'all hear what the nigga said today, and then I'm gonna roll the other clip debunking the bullshit that he said. So, where Rebel at? And once again, I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. Rebel, don't flag my account, bro. But let me roll this shit.
Else, bro, that shit don't fall on me, my nigga. I'm not worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some shit that's up, my nigga. This shit is literally up on YouTube for the whole world to see. And you talking about this shit?
Yeah,
come on,
but we were talking about one thing. How did that come up though? Is what I'm saying. Like we were talking about.
My
like,
nigga, I'm popping my
done.
shit. You got your boys in the chat. You got your boys in the chat that's saying this. Oh, knockout is this, knockout is that. You got Ronald in there right now. He talking this shit. Oh, don't bring knockout back on. He gonna fuck up the vibe. That's cool. Talk y'all shit. Talk y'all shit about knockout. I don't give a fuck.
Just leave, man. You sound like a disgruntled woman, man. Just leave. Leave. That's all you got to do.
Bro, what you think you talking about? I know how I talk.
Wait, but hold on, bro. Baby, hold on. Hey, yo.
Like no disgruntled woman.
Hey, dude. Hey, hold on, Knockout. Hold on. Hey, bro, you can't, bro. You low-key threw a low blow there, man.
Okay, so for the record, notice how Lenore inserts himself into some shit that General Big Fish and Knockout got going on. He wasn't even talking to Lenore, but just watch this. Just listen to this shit, y'all, because it gets better. Just listen.
Knockout say his piece, let Rebel say his piece, but don't be done saying that shit, man. Come on, man. That's disrespectful. And then you wonder, then you wonder why. And you wonder why niggas want to.
I appreciate it, bro, but I don't really need no help. I'm good.
Yeah, he don't need
no. Okay, so for the record, Knockout said, "Hey man, I appreciate it, but nigga, I don't need your help. So nigga, shut the fuck up because he wasn't even talking about you or to you, but you love to insert yourself into some shit that don't even fucking concern you. Shit don't even concern you. But roll that clip.
Let him pop his shit. I tell you this though, bro. Whatever I sound like to you, my wife love how I sound, bro. So that's all that matters to me. I don't care about that stuff you talking about.
What you
The same reason that they know everything.
Nah, you ain't doing
nothing. The same way that they know everything. How your boy Rebel know what BFTB talking about?
Hey, I don't know who you
know how I know?
Everybody watch everybody, bro. Everybody watch everybody, bro. I watch everybody.
I don't watch you.
I just ain't gonna lie to y'all and act like I don't watch. I watch everybody, bro.
I don't know who you
I can know what.
Lenore is always a welcome guest on the panel. He over here talking and crying at Lenore. When you throw stuff get thrown back at you. How your let me finish. Let me finish. Like how you always say, let me finish. Let me speak my piece. Because I don't appreciate what you're doing, but it's helpful what you're doing because you keeping my brother's name in your mouth. So that's good publicity. So where you mad at is because how they always
I don't keep nobody's name in my mouth.
Hey, I ain't talking to you, bro. I don't even know you. I'm talking to my I don't know you, bro. I'm not talking to you. I ain't get on this panel to talk to you. I got on the panel to talk to Lenore. You just came back on like a groupie. So you in the directly, I'm talking to you. But Lenore, yeah, I understand.
Come on, bro. What is you talking about?
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Hey, Rebel.
What is you talking about?
Rebel.
Nah, bro, you're not gonna. Ain't nobody gonna mute me.
You've been talking too long. It's my turn. I'm talking to Lenore. Hey, Lenore, I'm offering a peace offering to you, Lenore. You started it, but you salty. You said, what race are you even black? Remember you said that? So
I did say that.
You did say that. So whatever you get after that, you deserve it. So you can't be salty. That's all.
No, I'm just.
Yo, can y'all hear me, man? Testing, mic check. I'm gonna have to give me a new mic, man. Can y'all hear me, bro? Somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all can hear me. No sound? Damn, bro. Hold on, let me do this. Hey, yo, can y'all hear me now? I had to take out my microphone. Can y'all hear me now? Let me see. Let me finish rolling this clip. Hopefully y'all can hear this clip. All right, y'all can hear me now. All right, bet. Let me finish running this shit, man.
I was just saying, bro, I was trying to keep the peace between both of y'all on all the respect for Rebels platform, because you know what I'm saying? Because you dig through a personal attack. Got nothing to do with knockout. It's just saying man to man, just keep it boxing. That's all.
Okay, so y'all heard Lenore say, hey man, don't do personal attacks. Let's keep it boxing. Remember that. He wanted to keep it boxing. I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. Y'all just follow me. Let me finish running this shit.
Need you to tell me how to do nothing.
Well, I mean, I just told you that, man. You want to keep it boxing, you want to go there, nigga.
Hey, this ain't about boxing. This about some real personal type shit. So
right.
You've been
let's go there then, nigga.
You being slanderous, so I'm just addressing your slander. Yeah. You acting like somebody be clowning you for no reason. You getting clowned for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me tell you something. You think I give a fuck for a reason? You think I give two fucks what niggas say?
Yeah,
I don't need your God. Hey, hold on. And I don't. You talk about giving a nigga a peace offering, but here you go slandering, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Fuck you.
You told me I thought you were coming with some sense. You put your goddamn foot in your mouth, nigga.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was coming with some sense. You put your foot in your mouth, nigga. Shut that soft ass shit up. I can't stand this whole ass nigga. I wish each and every last content creator, whether you fuck with me or don't, I really don't give a fuck. But we must band together on one collective and not allow this whole ass nigga to come on anybody else's panel talking that bullshit, because he'll smile in your face one day, right? And then he'll turn around the next day and shit on you on somebody else shit, and then want to lie and act like it was you. No, nigga, it was you. But I'm about to get to that in just one fucking second. Let me roll this shit. Hold on.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Yeah, and I did say that, is he black? But you don't know the context of it. Because I asked him a simple question.
Okay, so keep in mind, he just said, I did ask E Thriller, was he black? Now, y'all have seen me on lives a few times. I mainly go live and put on my camera whenever I do the live fight watch party, right? Do I not look black to y'all? I mean, For one, my fucking nickname is the Black Picasso. So just because Lenore punk ass disagreed with some shit that I said about Floyd hating on Canelo, and everybody in this chat know they follow my channel. Floyd is my guy. Floyd is my favorite fighter of all time, along with Bernard Hopkins, and I love Canelo. But I try to be fair and objective. So just because I went against what the fuck he had to say on my community tab, now all of a sudden I ain't black. And the nigga kept saying this shit on multiple videos. He kept spamming it. Are you black? Are you black? Nigga went to my IG. Are you black? I had to block the nigga. Like, what the fuck? So I said, you know what? I'm going to catch his punk ass the next time he come on my live, and I'm going to play that for y'all in just 1 second. Just 1 second. But he wanted to keep it boxing. But he worried about my fucking ethnicity. Let's roll that shit.
Nigga, a simple question on a YouTube
Nah,
video post, and he didn't answer the question. Straight up, man. It had nothing to do with nothing. Exactly. See what those pussies do, man? No disrespect, Rebel. Not you, bro. You see what those fucking pussies do, bro? Man, fuck him, man.
Nah,
He ran away like a little hoe.
that's the guy though, man. Hey, listen, I fuck with General Big Fit. That's my
I fuck
bro.
with
Hey,
you too, because you agree with Errol, but this
That's my
nigga came
guy.
on some bullshit. He came on some sideways shit, bro. Come on now. You talking about keep a boxing, but then he wants to talk personal shit. Well, come on, yeah, let's talk personal shit.
Oh man, hey, listen. Like I was saying, bro. My thing is this: when you brought up, you said about BSTV. Look, you brought up B-Mac. You know what I mean? So like,
Let me fast forward this. Hold on.
Those niggas, I heard B-Mac talking. I heard E Thriller talking. I said, and my response to that is simple, bro. When y'all available? Here's when I'm available.
Right there.
Here's when.
Shut up, bitch. This ain't Thriller.
Make it happen, bro. Just let me know.
Exactly. Y'all
Just let me know. Let me know when you available, bro. I'll make myself available, dog.
I ain't got no
Y'all don't keep it personal.
I'm
Y'all take
available
it
right
personal.
now. What you want to talk about?
You make it work, bro. I love to come on your platform and we can talk boxing. We can
All
have
right.
a debate. That goes for you. That go for Magma. That go for Rebel. That go for anybody
Okay.
that wants to talk boxing, bro. Anybody,
all right,
bro.
so hold on. E Thriller and Macmar, see, they got set live schedules. I don't yet, but I'm about to. So
Y'all check this shit out. Keep listening. Keep listening.
they'll drop their shit like they time frame. We know yours. You just said yours, and then we can take it from there. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I've been trying to tell y'all all the time. All this other
Man,
extra
no,
shit.
why you think somebody
and
who
knock
talk
out
about
boxing,
boxing,
knock out
bro?
boxing.
Who are
I'm
you?
sure you already probably know, but
talk
you're
about
about to
boxing
get jumped in that panel.
Who? Why do you
Who-
think
who-
I
somebody?
don't know if you give a
You
fuck
brought
for
up.
that.
I wasn't feeling the B-Mac thing. I didn't really like that because, you know what I mean, we already squashed that. Yeah, I feel like that was a jab, you know what I mean? Like me and the brother, we go, you know what I mean? That was a little thing we went through. So you said it was on the internet, but somebody told you about it, or was you eardropping and you heard about that? You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
no, it was a video that I seen y'all. Bro, I watch everybody's shit, bro. I watch y'all shit. Hit the like button, all this shit, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
I seen that shit happen live, my nigga.
Okay.
yo, no, let me say something about real quick. Hey, E Thriller, what are you?
Listen to this whole ass nigga, y'all. Y'all keep listening. Y'all stay with me now. We gonna paint pictures now. I told you I got time, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat for anybody that want to come on and rock. But listen to this whole ass nigga.
Talking about I played a race card, bro. I asked you a simple question and your whole ass ducked and dodged the question.
Bitch,
know what I'm saying? And then you try to play the race card.
boy. Yeah, I'm
I'm
out of
just
character.
saying, bro, like that's
I
ridiculous.
swear, I wish I could get my hands on you, boy.
Hey, we nigga, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, I wish I could get my hands
Shut up,
on
bro.
you.
You over here taking you want to go there, bro. Shut up,
I
bro.
am. I'm taking the real person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But listen, hold on, bro. Let me say something, bro.
Shut up.
Because you over here defending him, he can defend himself. Tell him to hop his ass on you.
Shut up.
Now, this is my thing with him. This nigga knew I was at work because I said I was at work in the chat. So if I'm at work, nigga, I can't come on and debate with no fucking body. Nobody. So nigga, don't flatter yourself like, oh, I need somebody to come on and talk for me. Nigga, I dropped the link on all my fucking shows. Nigga, you'd have been on all my fucking panels in the past. Nigga, what's popping? You understand? Like, nigga ain't got to run from you. Who the fuck is you? Nigga, you ain't shit. Let me roll this shit, man.
You got something important to do. I ain't
Go
got
ahead and cry in the corner, nigga. Go ahead and cry in the corner. Go ahead and cry in the corner, bro.
Shut up.
Can't let me speak.
Shut up, nigga.
Can't let me speak. Man. Hey, Rebel, thank you for letting me speak my piece, man. I know you know. I know those your boys and shit. But I'm just coming up.
This your last
speaking my piece. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired,
hey.
brother. Go ahead, bro.
Listen.
You said, Rebel?
Nah.
Hey, and as a matter of fact, before I hop off, Rebel, you got my email, bro.
Let me fast forward this shit. Hold
Yo,
on.
that's between y'all, man. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He did some whole shit, bro. And then he tries to twist it around. I'm letting some steam off right now because I'm just tired of that bullshit, man.
Okay, so y'all keep in mind, this nigga saying, see, I'm the king of whooping a nigga ass with his own words, because keep in mind, this nigga said, oh, I wanted to play the race card. I got in my feelings because he's an Errol Spence fan. Okay, so let's hold that thought, right? Let's hold that thought. Let's hear what he had to say.
I mean, he just basically ignores my intellect and just doesn't want to deal with the facts. Then he'll come and twist the narrative around because, like, for example, that whole situation that went down, saying, "Oh, I try to play the race card because he didn't like Errol Spence." That had nothing to do with that. I told this nigga like 10 different times, bro. All it was simply I just asked the question because I was questioning whether he was black or not. That was all it was.
Okay, so if you want to keep it boxing, bro, and this is for everybody in the chat because I need y'all to make this shit make sense to me, bro. Make it make sense to me. If we keeping it boxing, then why the fuck is my race important? Like, nigga, why in the fuck do you want to know if I'm black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Filipino? I mean, what sense does it make? What difference does it fucking make if we are talking about the sport of boxing? Why does it matter? Just because I didn't agree with your take on Floyd and Canelo, now all of a sudden I ain't black, but I'm the one that get emotional. I'm the nigga that won't let you come on just because you a fan of Errol Spence. When nigga, you'd have been on BMAC shit about 5 or 6 times since he been doing this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, this nigga is capping.
I don't know whether you were black. I was asking a general question. You look black. I was like, oh.
Okay, so that's that. So let me pull up this video because he claimed that I was the one playing the race card, right? All right, so let me go to share screen and then I'm gonna drop the link and let y'all come on and rock, man. I just gotta expose this clown because this nigga on some bullshit. Let me see. Where is it? I bet. So this is one of my live streams that was done on December the 8th, 2021. Let's roll this shit.
Right, and then you keep talking about Kell Brooks should get a tune-up fight, right? Should get a tune-up fight. So you just
I asked you a question.
but she should get a tune-up surgery too.
I asked him a question. He didn't answer the question. My question was this: I said, "Do you think that Kell Brooks should have got a tune-up before he went to fight Errol Spence Jr.?" Nobody answered that question. They said
he shouldn't get.
We said no. We said no. Everybody said no.
So he should get a tune-up surgery too.
What was the question? I'm not. Listen, I'm not giving my opinion on it. I asked you the question.
What difference do it make? What difference do it make if he had a tune-up?
Would have been fucked up either
Right.
way, Mark. You do
I had
realize
nothing to
that,
do with
right?
his.
Now, mind you, we were talking about boxing. Boxing. I ain't said shit about no race or none of that. I don't even play the race card on my channel. Keep listening.
I had nothing to do with his hands. He was looking good in both fights.
No, injury stopped him. I mean, it was a simple. It was injury. He didn't even not. I wouldn't even call that. He wasn't even dazed. Didn't know where he is. Terence Crawford had him slap out his mind. He asked the referee what happened. You know, and nobody done that to Brooke before.
Like I said,
Nobody done that to Kell Brook before.
That wasn't the same Kell Brook, like I said. But
what kind of
Kell Brook? Okay, so we're gonna use this shitty ass.
He came over.
We're gonna use that against Errol Spence.
Kell Brook came over 2 wins, right?
Triple G and moved down 2 weight classes, bro. So we gonna use that same argument against you. You do know that, right? I'm the king of whooping a motherfucker with his own words.
But he came over 2 wins, right?
All right.
Kell Brook came over 2 wins.
So let's just take Kell Brook out the equation, then, Lenore. Take him out.
All right, King, so-called Black Picasso. All right, I hear what you're saying.
Y'all hear that? He said, all right, King, so-called Black Picasso. He trying to be funny. Keep rolling.
What about Ndongo to be undisputed with the knockout body shot?
He's so-called Black Picasso.
And wait a minute. And speaking of which, wait a minute. Hold on, Lenore. Speaking of which, I made a post on my page talking about Floyd and Canelo. You come on my shit chiming saying, oh, are you even black? What the fuck is your point about that? Like, why are you so worried about my ethnicity and my fucking race?
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So You have to ask some context of that because I asked you a question before that post, and I asked you, and you wouldn't ask.
You asked me the same dumbass question. Am I black? What does me being black have to do with us talking about black?
It has nothing.
Okay, y'all heard me. I said you asked me the same dumbass question about me being black. What in the fuck does that have to do with boxing? So again, does that sound like E-Thriller playing the race card? Does that sound like I'm tripping about Lennar being an Errol Spence fan? That's why I kicked him off the panel? Does that even make any fucking sense? I will wait.
It has nothing to do with that. I'm just asking again, sure.
Why would you ask?
I remember that too. I remember that comment was up there too.
I'm curious.
You heard somebody else on the panel say, I remember that comment was up there too. So you know E-Thriller ain't capping.
I was curious.
Why? Why are you curious, nigga? I'm lost.
Because I want to know. I was curious.
So you wasn't trying to be funny?
No, I wasn't. I was asking a serious question. It was a man-to-man thing.
I feel like you were trying to be funny.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I was
Just because I'm unbiased and objective about boxing,
it has nothing to do with boxing, brother. I'm just asking, hey, what?
Okay, so he just said it had nothing to do with boxing, but yet on Rebel shit earlier today, he said, let's keep it boxing. Well, nigga, which one is it? Because you can't have it both ways, bro. Because when I was keeping it about boxing, your punk ass was worried about whether I was black or not, like I'm your bitch or something. Like, nigga, that's some shit. You ask a female, oh, what's your race? What's your ethnicity? You know, what's your sign and all that bullshit. Nigga, you don't ask no grown-ass man on fucking YouTube, on StreamYard. Hey, man, are you even black? What is your ethnicity? What is your parents? Is your mom this? Is your dad that? Like, this is the type of shit this nigga was asking me. I was just ignoring it because it was so fucking stupid because, nigga, you done seen me on live plenty of times. Do I not look black? Because my name is the Black Picasso. But I digress. Let me roll a little bit more of this shit. Let me roll it.
That was all I was doing.
No, you said, are you even black?
That's what you said. Yes. After that was the second time.
Hey, so look. Crawford knocking out Ndondo with that body shot.
I don't get B-Mac, I don't get this shit. Like,
that's just some weird shit, though. Yeah, that's some weird shit.
That is some
I mean,
weird shit.
so you don't want to answer the question. It has nothing to do with boxing.
What the fuck does it? Okay, so he still want me to answer the question, am I black? Why? If we talking about boxing, why is my race a thing? I'm not a fucking racist. I don't give a fuck if a nigga white, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican. I don't care. I'm talking about boxing, nigga. I ain't trying to date you, nigga. Fuck on. You can't, nigga, I've been on live streams. I don't know how many times. You can't tell that I'm black.
But I'm asking, like, what was your father and your mother?
Why, nigga?
Oh, hold on. I'm glad he asked that. Where's your father from?
My father's from America, man.
Oh, your father, American black man?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
It don't matter, man. I don't talk about that shit. That's some wild.
Okay, you heard everybody on the panel. You know what's so crazy about it? We was an hour and 35 minutes into the show. I didn't kick the nigga off until what? Maybe another 40, 50 more minutes. So, nigga, even after we got into it, nigga, I kept you on my panel, bro, until you started doing some other shit. And when I pressed you about it, you called me a bitch. So everybody on the panel said, get this nigga off the fucking panel. And if y'all want to go back and hear it for yourself, this is the title of the show. The WBA strap is off limits. Errol Spence can't run from Terence Crawford no more. I'm off that lane, man. Let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat. If somebody want to come on and rock, man, I come with the receipt. So when you hear punk ass niggas out here trying to slander my name, and I ain't talking about Knockout, because once again, I don't watch y'all niggas' channels. I ain't got no smoke with y'all. Y'all got smoke with us for whatever reason. But I'm talking about Lennar. Niggas that come on my panel want to be two-faced and, oh, nigga, you was just on B-Mac shit. You didn't have none of this energy. But the moment you seen I was at work and I couldn't pull up, now you want to talk shit and lie and say, oh, I'm mad because nigga is an Errol Spence. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, it is what it is, bro. Let me drop this link. The link is now in the chat. Anybody that want to come on and rock with E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. And hopefully y'all can hear me, man. But let me get to these cash apps. Shout out to my boy Dub J, man, for that cash app. I really appreciate the love and support, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. I've been cooking for about a damn near an hour. My bad, y'all. So I'm behind on the chat. I ain't gonna be able to read all the comments, but I appreciate everybody's patience. And I would like to apologize also for my fucking mic going out. I'm gonna have to go get me a mic tomorrow, man. But anyway, man, let me go in the order in which y'all came in. Shout out to my boy Stephen Brimley. You're live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holla at me, fam.
Oh yeah, what's up, everybody?
What's popping, man?
What's
hey,
up,
man, I'm glad you came on, my brother. Because can I ask you a few questions before I let you?
Yeah, please shoot. Go for it.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, right? How often would you say me and you agree?
5.
Okay, and what is that mostly? What are those mostly those disagreements about?
Most of the disagreements in regards to how you feel about Errol Spence and the whole scared of Terence Crawford thing. That's majority of what it's about.
Okay.
That's what we disagree the most about.
Okay, and with that being said, do I not still let you come on my panel?
Bro, I mean, listen, we talk gang of shit, bro. It's love, bro. I mean, this is boxing. We gonna have different opinions. It is what it is, bro. I'm here because I enjoy the camaraderie amongst everybody. We talk our shit. We keep it moving, baby. I mean, the whole thing about what homeboy, like, and I'm seeing the details because, like, you was showing it had me in there, and I didn't say a single word because it wasn't my place. I was confused. I was just looking like, whoa. This is excellent. Big Fish about to get ready to put paws on boy, and I see why. Because it had nothing to do with nothing, bro. Why are you asking that question after the first time you ask that question? If you ain't getting nothing after that, leave it alone and stick to what the topic's about. That's extra. That's unnecessary nonsense. That's just my opinion. You know, I didn't have nothing to say when I was on there. You know, I was taken aback. You saw me put my hand on my face like 7 or 8 times. Like, wow.
Yeah, because that shit had nothing to do with boxing. Like, bro, why do you want to know my fucking mom?
It wasn't necessary. It wasn't needed.
Who gives a fuck, Steven? But go ahead, bro. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. So you made a lot of valid points, but there's a couple things I gotta address though. There's a few things I gotta address. First, we're gonna deal with aerosexuals first, because I know if I deal with this topic first, I can be able to get this out and get to the other stuff. I don't want to take too much time, but I got a few things to say.
Go ahead,
all right. Aerosexuals, you got to get out your damn feelings. Bud is a Hall of Famer without Spence. He doesn't need Spence to be a Hall of Famer. Point blank, period. His greatness is unquestioned. Okay, so you got to get over that. Get over it, because it's a fact. That's what it is. What it is. You can't use that as something that in regards to Spence, because you take Spence out of the equation, he's still Hall of Famer. It don't matter.
Right.
You got to give it up. You got to give it the due. But note it. I'm gonna twist this a little bit. This is for you. You be giving Bud props by shitting and shitting the air at the same time. It ain't necessary. And I heard you talking your little shit when you were talking before. Get the hell out of here. You ain't got to dog out Spence to give Bud props, because Bud props stands on his own. His merit stand on his own. You ain't got to dog Spence out to give Bud props. And you did that at first. You ain't did it the last time, but you did it at first. And I said something about it. You tried to come at me. Hell no. You ain't got to dog him out to give him props.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, you know I'm right too. You know I'm right.
No, I disagree, because me.
How you disagree? Why you got shit on Spence to give Bud props when it ain't necessary, when Bud's married speak for themselves without Spence?
Can I make my point as I eat my tacos?
Yeah, I had tacos today too. Yum yum.
Oh man, wait, you a good man. Hey, like I was saying, like the analogies I was making earlier, Stephen. When does the truth sound like hate? Hold on.
I'll fucking wait in your voice. What do you mean?
I specifically said that Terence Crawford is a Hall of Fame fighter. That is no shade to Errol Spence, because that's the fucking truth. Errol Spence is not a Hall of Fame fighter at the moment. So me saying what I said on my community tab is facts. It's not, how can telling the truth be shit?
No. But you said ducking the boogeyman. Like, you didn't have to. But you didn't have to do that. That wasn't even needed though. It wasn't needed. Bud's very speed stand on their own. You just had to throw a shot out because it made you feel good doing it.
Hold on. So are we gonna sit up here and act like Errol Spence fans don't shit on Terence Crawford?
But listen,
pay-per-view numbers.
So 2 wrongs make a right, huh? 2 wrongs make it right now?
Are we gonna sit up here and act like you don't see this shit on my community?
2 wrongs make it right now?
You say what?
2 wrongs make it right now?
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not
wrong.
You said yeah.
I said yeah. I agree. Yeah. Do right, do wrong, make it right.
I can't stand y'all. All right, so I can't stand y'all for that. That's one thing that got me tight because I saw Spence fans getting tight about them. Like, how you getting tight about that? That's just a fact, you know. Now, when we talking about, you know, the greats is talking about the fight, I had no issue with what, you know, Roy Jones and Tarver said at all. That was, and I don't have no issue with Mike Tyson, even though I said on your when you posted, I said it's hard to be comparing what they did against Porter when styles make fights, and what they gonna do versus each other is not gonna be the same.
Yep.
But I granted his opinion is is respected, and you're entitled, and all of them are entitled to have it. But this is what I gotta say about how James Tony said, and kind of a little bit of a way. I believe a lot of them feel this way, and I think it's probably a little deeper than what we can see. But Tony, like, oh, he's lucky if he make it out the 6th round. Yes, he's entitled to have that opinion. But if Spence is supposed to be a fighter and a warrior in the ring, he's supposed to say fuck them. He's supposed to. He's supposed to. If you a dog for real, you fighting. You're supposed to say fuck them niggas. You all word? I'm gonna get knocked out in 6 rounds when he ain't never lost a fight. And how you supposed to say fuck them?
B-Max,
Hey, hold on, man. I tried to let you cook, man, but it's about 9 of the motherfuckers that want to talk, bro. So
he's supposed to say fuck them.
Wait a minute, hold that thought. I gotta get the bowl. I gotta get the B-Mac, Mr. Golden.
All right, I'll come back because I'm not done cooking. I am not done.
Hey,
I'm nowhere near done.
You got a little moisty on that way. You got a little moisty,
That's not he's supposed to say fuck them though. Okay, let me talk so y'all want to assume that I'm moist. He's supposed to say fuck them. If somebody gonna say, oh, you gonna get knocked down 6 rounds. I see you didn't show that, James Tony. I see you didn't show that. I see you didn't show that for a reason.
Can I answer your question? Can I answer?
I'm sorry, sir. Go ahead.
I didn't really show it, bro, because it's kind of hard to understand them, bro.
Yeah, because he punched off his fuck.
So I mean, that's why I didn't show it, bro. But I know what you're talking about. I saw the shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was the other way around, I would expect Crawford to be like, man, fuck that shit.
Nah, I don't think Terence Crawford would do that.
He probably wouldn't. But I'm not gonna dog Spence out because he said that though. I'm not. I'm not.
And let me go to bowl.
Everybody going against me. See, I think there's something going on behind the scenes. I don't think they like Spence like that.
Okay.
They don't. Because they went against him against Mikey Garfucking-Sia. Leonard and a couple other people, other legends did that.
You go get your time at time. You've been talking for 10 minutes. Can I go to the next person?
I'm sorry. I told you I was coming for you, man. Fuck out of here. I'm coming back, man. Let's go to the next person, bro.
He got moistified for real, baby.
I ain't moist at all. I'm just speaking passionately about boxing. Don't try to throw that bullshit moist at me, homie. I'm not hearing the bullshit. Say that for somebody else. I'm coming with the facts. I got more receipts. On to the next man. Let's let the next brother talk. I'm here though. I'm here for it all. I'm off tonight, bitches.
Are you sure you're done? Man. God damn. Going out the bowl, man. You live on the chat when you throw a holler.
Yo. Salute, man. What's going on, man? Chilling. Yo, man. I'm gonna start it off like this, man. Fuck Spence and his fucking Errol sexuals, man. Motherfuckers are sensitive as hell, man. I mean, these dudes really got in their feelings over James Tony comment. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody that picked against Spence. This motherfucker gets sensitive, and his fans even get more sensitive than he does. But anyway, yeah. I don't know what the hell was up with Lennar earlier, man. I was sitting there, I come on, I'm like, damn, this dude just like arguing. I'm like, he talking about like E-Thrill. I'm like, E-Thrill not even on the panel. I ain't even understand where he was coming from. But, you know, I was listening at work for the longest, and I seen like a lot of people was on there, you know what I'm saying, arguing. So I was like, damn, this shit is lit, man. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't understand Lennar, man. I just know Lennar and that dude Smoke, man. Them motherfuckers, man. They be taking that shit personal and shit, man. I don't understand them dudes, man. They want to argue. You know, if you say anything they don't like about, you know, when it comes to Errol Spence, them dudes get super sensitive, man. I don't understand them, man. But anyway, man, like like I was telling Rebel Life earlier, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing your thing, man. I I definitely be watching. I know I haven't been on in a minute, man, but I definitely be watching, you know what I'm saying? But I let the next one get on and cook.
Already, man. Shout out to my boy Bleak, man. I see you in this bitch. Where you been at, boy? I hope all is well with you and your fam, man. All right, going out to the Mac Mob, aka B Mac, aka Shaq Diesel, aka The Undertaker, because he giving out tombstones and choke slams. B Mac, holla at me, man.
And headaches.
Salute to my man E Thriller the Black Picasso because they paint the picture so vividly. Boy, you was cooking tonight, bro. God damn, you was cooking.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. My mic was going out. I hope y'all heard what I was saying. Shit.
Yeah, we got that motherfucker.
Yeah, I give me a fucking mic, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead, my bad, dude.
L Boogie said you got an L Boogie headset on. That was funny as shit.
Fuck you, I ain't got on no goddamn headset.
L Boogie said you had an L Boogie headset on. That shit was funny as well.
That's the comment of the night.
Yeah, that's no bullshit. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man, I gotta let y'all understand, man, what the term moist is really all about, man. And E3, if you don't mind, man, if is it possible that you could play that clip, man, where Drano Big Fish came in for the very first time and then he went out. You know what I'm saying? He came in for a hot second, said his piece, and then he dropped off.
Oh, you talking about on Rebel shit?
Yes.
Did
you just play? Did you just play it a minute ago?
Okay, hold on. Let me find it, bro. Hold on.
Okay. Now, while E3 finding that for me real quick, man. Y'all gotta understand, man, that term moist, man, is just like unmanly behavior. You understand? It's just unmanly behavior, man. When you just don't do man shit, you just on some moist ass shit, man. That's what it's about. But before I get into it, man, I wanna say this, man, and this is all serious because this man, me and him go back and forth, man, from time to time and everything, man. But this is out of love, man. I want to wish my man, General Big Fish, a happy motherfucking birthday today. General Big Fish.
Happy birthday, Big Fish.
Happy birthday, big
Happy
boy.
birthday. Appreciate you, B man. I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
Man,
yes, sir.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Big Fish want to get his hands around Lenore neck.
Yeah.
Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo, I was telling them, I was trying to get it out, man. Log into the metaverse right now, bitch.
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, yes, sir.
Fuck Big Fish on his birthday.
Oh man! God damn, Mr. Go! God damn, Mr. Go!
Oh man!
Oh shit, man!
Hey, bro, happy birthday, man! Much love to you, man. Much love, Big Fish, man.
I appreciate
Much love,
that,
man.
Mr. Go.
No
bullshit, bro. Hold on, real quick. You said
my man, Big Fish. Huh?
You said when Big Fish first came on, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, when Big Fish first came on, man, and then he dropped off. See, what y'all gotta understand, man, when you can spot moistness, this is really a definition of how moist motherfuckers be, and this is unmanly at the highest level. And I could just show y'all if he run this clip. Once you hear how listening to how Lenore is talking. When Big Fish gets on, right? He's talking one way. The minute he see Big Fish goes out the door, watch how Lenore talk, and then you'll understand the definition of a motherfucker being moist. Because these are what these Errol Spence fans are out here doing, like this motherfucker. He's straight moist as fuck. And right along with him, Knockout got moist too, because we was talking in the chat. Two moist ass motherfuckers. Because this is what happens when you get like this. They get tight. They get real tight. You got it, E?
Yeah, I got it. Let me roll.
On the internet, on YouTube.
Like, come on, dog. Like, this
Yeah,
what we
but-
doing, bro. Like, and when you came over to my live, hold on, bro. When you came over to my live that time that you left, my nigga, y'all, your boys, the chat over there, who I don't know who it was that was live, bro. Y'all was saying a bunch of shit about me. I don't take that shit personal, bro. Y'all was talking all kinds of shit. My nigga. Like, come on, dog.
What we were saying, what people were saying about you over there, bro?
Go back
Nobody
to the
was
live.
giving.
I don't even care enough to remember the shit, but it was hoe ass this, soft ass that, more stuff. I mean, that's cool. Do y'all thing, bro? I ain't that shit
That's
fall
true.
somewhere. That shit fall somewhere else, bro. That shit don't fall on me, my nigga. I'm not worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
if
then you got some shit that's up, my nigga. This shit is literally up on YouTube for the whole world to see. And you talking about
I
this some personal
understand
shit?
Yeah,
Come on,
but we were talking about one thing. How did that come up though? Is what I'm saying. Like we were talking about.
My
like,
nigga,
one
I'm
thing
popping my
that's
shit. You got your boys in the chat. You got your boys in the chat that's saying this. Oh, knockout is this. Knockout is that. You got Ronald in there right now. He talking this shit. Oh, don't bring knockout back on. He gonna fuck up the vibe. That's cool. Talk y'all shit. Talk y'all shit about knockout. I don't give a fuck.
Just leave, man. You sound like a disgruntled woman, man. Just leave. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, you should keep talking about, bro. I told you how I talk.
Wait, hold on. Hey, baby, hold on. Hey, dude, hey, hold on, Knockout. Hold on. Hey, bro, you can't, bro. You low-key threw a low blow there, man. Let Knockout say his piece, let Rebel say his piece, but don't be done saying that shit, man. Come on, man. That's disrespectful. And then you wonder why.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. But I don't really need no help. I'm good.
Yeah, he don't need
no, but nah,
I'm good. Let him pop his shit. I tell you this though, bro. Whatever I sound like to you, my wife love how I sound, bro. So that's all that matters to me. I don't
What you talking about is funny, man. You talking about who talking about you wouldn't hear none of this if you wouldn't be like D-Mac say you eye hustling. Why you keep going to the channel?
I literally watch. Hold up, I watch every credit on YouTube. Bro.
Why would you go somewhere
every single one? The same reason that they know everything.
Nah, you ain't doing
the same way that you know everything. How your boy Rebel know what BFTB talking about?
Hey, I don't know who
you know how I know? Everybody watch everybody, bro. Everybody watch everybody, bro. I watch everybody.
I don't watch you.
I just ain't gonna lie to y'all and act like I don't watch. I watch everybody, bro.
I don't know who you
I can know what's going
on. Lenore is always a welcome guest on the panel. He over here talking and crying at Lenore. When you throw stuff get thrown back at you. Let me finish. Let like how you always say, let me finish. Let me speak my piece. Because I don't appreciate what you're doing, but it's helpful what you're doing. Because you keeping my brother's name in your mouth, so that's good publicity. So where you mad at is because how they always.
I don't keep nobody's name in my mouth.
I ain't talking to you, bro. I'm talking to my. I don't know you, bro. I'm not talking to you. I ain't get on this panel to talk to you. I got on the panel to talk to Lenore. You just came back on like a groupie, so you indirectly I'm talking to you. But Lenore. Yeah, I understand.
Bro, what did you?
Hey, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Hey, Rebel.
What did you talking about?
Yo.
Nah, bro, you're not going.
It's my turn. You've been talking too long. It's my turn. I'm talking to Lenore. Hey, Lenore. I'm offering a peace offering to you, Lenore. You started it, but you salty. You said what race are you even black? Remember you said that? So
yeah, I did say that.
You did say that. So whatever you get after that, you deserve it. So you can't be salty.
I was just saying, bro, I was trying to keep the peace between both of y'all on out of respect for Rebel's platform. Because you know what I'm saying? Because you did throw a personal attack. I had nothing to do with knockout. And just saying man to man, just keep it boxing. That's all.
Hey, I don't need you to tell me how to do that.
Well, I mean, I just told you that, man. You want to keep it boxing, you want to go there, nigga.
Hey, this ain't about boxing. This about some real personal type shit.
Right.
You being slanderous. Right. You being slanderous. So I'm just addressing your slander. You acting like somebody be clowning you for no reason. You getting clowned for a reason.
Hold on, let me ask you something. You think I give a fuck for a reason? You think I give two fucks what niggas say?
Yeah,
I don't need your God. Hold on. You talking about giving a nigga a peace offering, and here you go slandering, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Fuck you.
I thought you were coming with some sense. You put your goddamn foot in your mouth, nigga. Yeah, man. crazy. And I did say that, is he black? But you don't know the context of it. Because I asked him a simple question. I asked that nigga a simple question on a YouTube media post, and he didn't answer the question. Straight up, man. It had nothing to do with nothing. Exactly.
Now watch how he talk
those
now.
pussies do, man. No disrespect, Errol, not you, bro. You see what those fucking pussies do, bro?
See how he talk
Fuck
now?
it, man.
Nah.
See how he talk now?
Go ahead.
You can stop E3.
I got you. Go ahead.
You see how he talk after Big Fish left?
Yeah.
Now he want to call these pussies and all types of shit after Big Fish left. He wasn't saying that before.
Exactly.
He was saying all this, let's keep it boxing and all this, that, and the other. And then as soon as Big Fish left, you see how these pussies is, nigga. You see how these pussies is.
He got bold.
Yeah, he got bold because
he put his letters got bold. He was lowercase though at first.
Exactly. See, that's moist. And then you sit over there, Knockout sit over there talking about, well, man, look, I don't give a fuck about nobody sitting over here saying that. Oh man, you can say this, you can say that. You see Ronald Finkley in the chat. You hear him? Nigga, what you worried about Ronald Finkley in the chat for?
Exactly.
You just said you wasn't worried about it.
But he was regular moist, though.
Yes, he was
he
real
moist.
He was regular moist.
Okay, I got it.
Lennar was extra moist.
Look, I know a lot of people want to
cook. In the pool moist.
Bro, I know a lot of people want to cook, so I ain't going to take a whole lot of time because I know that took a lot of time, E3, because I got some more shit I need to say too. But at the end of the day, man, Bud Crawford getting his hand casted has got these motherfuckers in their fucking feelings.
They should be
tight. They are tight because that man, it got a Hall of Fame cast already. A lot of them are real tight, dog, and they moist about it. One love, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let other people cook because I know they waiting.
All right, I appreciate you, B-Mac.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Going out to Mr. Golden, man. You're live on the chat with E-Thriller. Holler at me, man.
What's up, my brothers?
What's
up, Gold?
What's going on,
How y'all doing? Damn, Steve, boy, you got a night off?
2 in a row, baby. Finally.
Ooh, God damn, boy. Watch out down there, boy. There's some shit in the house today.
I heard that in a minute.
Hey, Mr. Golden, before you start cooking, bro, I just wanted to apologize, man. I was scheduled to go live last night, but I had some back end money. I had to.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I bet you do.
I thought you were sending half of that to me, though.
Hey, B-Bay.
Yes, sir.
He all in the check with the gold. I got some back end money.
I ain't mad at him, man.
Hey, brother, get that. See, I had me a double deuce yesterday, boy. Shit. But look here, man. On some real shit. Man, that look awesome shit, dog. Fuck him. You know, he got out all that disrespectful shit. Regardless of what, I remember y'all had that situation about that racist shit, and he still came back on the panel. You still get that nigga love because you play that punk ass nigga videos and shit by the nigga choking the punk ass out. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Nigga ain't got time for that bullshit. You know, don't be phony. Then he gonna put base in the balls out the Big Fish, get all that to old pussy. Come on, man. Nigga, say shut your punk ass, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit got me hot. I ain't never heard Big Fish snap like that. They're on his birthday.
Exactly.
Got
Should
my
we
boy.
give this man any more attention, though? I don't think we should give him no more attention.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. After I let everybody speak their piece on the situation, if anybody in the chat on the panel ever say that nigga name, I'm kicking you off.
Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna say it one more time, then. Fuck Lennar. I ain't saying no more.
Tonight, bro. No more. Go
No
ahead.
more. I mean, you know, I miss Rebel today, but you know, I'm checking out some of that shit, man. You know, it is what it is. It was a good show.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, we all go on everybody's show and we be polite, be respectable. Okay. Now I've seen all in the comments, nigga talk about Jan 20 punch up because he said what the hell he want to say. Y'all nigga get out your feelings, man.
No.
Come on, man. Y'all get out your feelings. Everybody have their opinion. Steve got his opinion. I got my opinion. Well, you'll never hear none of us say, well, Steve fucked up in the head. He this and he that. Yeah, you know, Big Fish. He's the mother Earl Sexton to his name. But I got it. Well, B-May.
Yes,
I'm finna make up. But that nigga get Crawford some dude tonight. No, man. We was on Lady T Station, man. That joker gave Crawford some big props. Boy, I told nigga I was going to the emergency room.
Who was that?
Big Fish.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
Man,
I missed that.
Yes, sir. I thought I was hearing shit, boy.
He feeling good on his birthday.
Okay. But man, look, man. I'm stepping back. I'm doing something I ain't got no business be doing right now. I'm in the kitchen right now, boy.
That's something you always doing.
I've been on a diet, man. I've been doing good. I ate all day. But eat thriller.
Yes, sir.
Man, keep doing what you do, dog.
We'll do.
You know,
We'll do.
and I was always told, if a motherfucker talking about you, you're doing something right.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, whatever you're doing, like they said, like I said, he listen to everybody. I said, well, quit ear hustling. The link is always in the chat, my brother. You can come on and speak your piece. We ain't gonna get mad. We ain't gonna disrespect you. We're just gonna tell you how it is.
They're gonna try to dog you out though. You're gonna try to dog you out though, because y'all be coming for me and I just be speaking the truth.
Yeah, but shit, if you can't, like I said, like mom, like old folks tell you, if you can't stand, if you can't take the heat, do what?
Get out the kitchen.
All right then, goddamn, makes man down.
All right, Mr. Jody, let me go out to my boy D, man. I got to go to General Big Fish, Boxing Nerd Fresh, and then Mosquito Spray. D Young, what's popping, fam?
What's good with y'all, man? Salute. What's good, Uncle B Mac? Salute
What's
to
up,
Uncle
baby?
B Mac.
Salute to you. What's up with you, baby?
Y'all subscribe to his channel if y'all ain't subscribed to it. And one shout out, happy birthday to that boy Big Fish, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Man, you know, I ain't gonna really cook on the Lenore shit. You know, we talked about that. You know how these niggas get, man. Niggas get their feelings. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna give these niggas no more publicity. But you know, this shit was expected to happen. You know what I mean? As soon as I saw the fight hype video, I was like, oh yeah, a lot of these niggas feathers gonna be ruffled over the weekend. Gonna have a whole lot of moisture shit in the air. It's gonna be overcast this week. So you know what I mean? I don't really dig into that shit, but it's just the fact that I got told, like I said on Rebel Channel, you know, niggas ain't got problems with Errol Spence. It's just the fact that niggas always want to discredit Terence Crawford. The first thing y'all hear about when you bring up Crawford is, oh, we talking about the 147 division, not what he did before. Well, that's what makes him great, from coming up from one division to conquering another and to getting the belt at another one. So how can we not talk about what he did previously? We just gonna sit here and act like he ain't did shit. The reason why they do that is to try to make the playing field even for Errol Spence. But at the end of the day, his resume just don't compare, and it's just what it is. And I ain't got no problem with him, because like I said before, if I had a kid that wanted to box, I would tell him to choose his style because it's basic, it's fundamental. You know what I mean? And like I say, it's ways I could say how Spence can win, but I don't think he would do it because, like Tarver said, he ain't showed us another dimension to his game. Yeah. And the first time when I seen the Sean Porter fight, I thought he was gonna knock the nigga out using his jab, hype boxing like he Garcia, and it didn't happen. And that's when I said, I don't think he could beat this guy. But man, nonetheless, though, man, you know, I ain't gonna be too long. I'm about to jump in the chat, man. Not me lay it down, but yeah, I just want to spill that off, man. Fuck these haters, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Appreciate you, D, man. Salute, fam. Salute. And I see Golden State won, man. So hey, you one up on me right now.
Yes, sir. We taking it. Golden State by 15, game 6.
Hey, Big Fish.
Mr. Go, you got to mute your mic.
Hold on, Big Fish.
Yo.
I told you Golden State gonna beat that ass, nigga.
Yeah, you got me tonight.
I told you that shit.
We're gonna get a ring.
One more thing.
Yo, Steph Curry.
Hold on, y'all. Let Dion say one more thing, man, before I read the super chat. Go ahead, D.
Steve, your ass happy tonight. You off, boy. I see you.
Yeah, I need to come for El Boogie Head though right now, because he coming at me in the chat, bro. Talking about I ain't speaking no facts. I got something for your ass, boy.
Hey, well, shit, El Boogie, jump on. I'm about to jump off, man. Y'all boys take it easy.
One love, D. One love,
Let me
man.
read the super chat, man. Shout out to my boy Kev Coleman. He said, "What it do, E? I just wanted to show some love. And what's up, Mac Mob? I'll be checking you out too, my brother. Hey, man, I really appreciate your love and support, man. Make sure y'all go sub up.
Salute, Kevin Coleman.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Appreciate
All right,
you.
man. Let me go out to I think motherfucking who was next? I think General Big Fish was next. Go ahead, General Big Fish.
What's up, E Thriller?
Bro. You all right?
Back. Mosquito spray. Stephen Brimley. What's going on, fellas? Hey, E Thriller, man. Where do y'all be seeing these fans at, man? That y'all be getting mad at, man? I don't be seeing this. Who man?
They be on my community tab and in my videos, man. My comment section.
I don't believe Terence Crawford has ever fought a Hall of Famer, but as in that same breath, he has had a Hall of Fame career because of the medal he's collected. So I'm not mad at him. He's 58 years old right now, so he should be getting his
He only
cash.
2 years younger than you, man. He only 2 years old younger than you.
Yeah, so shit, they should have put his whole damn body in that motherfucker. He done had this long ass career. Shit. Y'all get hype over every goddamn thing that happened with Terence Crawford, boy. Yeah. I can't speak for the rest of my brethren on the Errol Spence side, but I ain't mad at that, man. And I'm not mad at Roy Jones. I'm not mad at Antonio Tarver. I'm not mad at my man Lights Out. They have an opinion. They can be wrong too. I've heard Roy Jones fuck up plenty of times on predictions. So it's all good. We gotta wait and see.
Already, is that all you got?
Yeah, that's it for me, man.
Right now, I bet.
Right.
All right, let me go out to Boxing Nerd 101. You're live on the chat with E Thriller. Holla at me, fam.
What's going on, brother? How you guys doing,
my brother?
What's going on, Boxing Nerd?
Bless.
Yo, shout out to B-Mac. E Thriller, man. You guys.
Hey, you gotta hit the Mac Mob, man. You gotta hit that shit one time.
B-Mac, am I allowed to hit it on E Thriller show?
Yeah, E Thriller asked for it. You can hit that joint, man.
Okay. It's the Mac Mob, baby.
Mac Mob, baby.
Yeah, man. Yo, Steve, really, Steve. Can you change back your username back to I'll KO you?
I think I got to do that.
Hey, you need to back up from the camera, Steve. You looking like Ray Lewis tonight.
That was a good one.
I'm gonna tackle you like a football player.
You stupid, man.
Stupid,
Go ahead,
man.
Boxing Nerd, man. Go ahead, bro.
I won't be too long. Just happy to be with you guys, man. It's always good to end it with either Mac Mob or East Thriller show, man. You guys are the GOATs, the national treasures of the boxing community, man. So it's only a matter of time before you guys get your flowers, you know. But when it comes to this character, I'm not even gonna say his name because I want him to get his name out of my system from now, so I don't get kicked off. You know.
Thank God. No, I ain't gonna kick you off. Nice
He was just being weird. I don't understand why people just have to take these things so seriously. It's a sport that we all love and enjoy. It doesn't have to get personal. We have different opinions at the end of the day, but like it doesn't have to ever get disrespectful. You know, you should never get disrespectful with people like that. And I rate Big Fish hella. Because he was regardless of our opinions and like our differences when it comes to like the Terence Crawford and the Errol Spence fight, you always come and back his boys. You know, at the end of the day, you won't find people that will always back their friends at all times of the day. You know, like sometimes they'll go with the flow and like fit in with the crowd so they don't have to like get singled out, you know. But like Big Fish was on another panel, he's just like, yo, you can't be disrespecting Israel like that, especially when he's not in the chat and he can't defend himself at this point. So why are you talking crazy when he's not even here? Like, he won't have that energy when he's in the chat. So like, why are you even gonna do that, right? That's all I gotta say, man. Just stick by your brothers, you know. At the end of the day, it's us versus them. So most of the time, and y'all have a good night. I'll get out the panel so someone else can come on. And have a good night, brothers.
You too. Hey, man, you ain't
Appreciate
gotta
you
go
boxing,
nowhere,
there.
man.
You ain't got no window bless up, man. Stay around. Hold it down.
Okay.
Hey, man, hold on, y'all. Let me read this super chat. Shout out to my boy Zake, or I hope I'm saying your name right, bro, for that $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate that, my brother. Salute.
This is just for the recognition. I do it for the children.
Salute. All right, man. Going out to my boy Fresh. You're live on the chat.
Yo.
What's good?
What's
Can you
good,
hear me
friend?
clear? Can you hear me clearly? All right, I'm on the road right now. I'm about 5 hours away from Atlanta, so just want to say a couple things, E Thriller. I mean, damn, I tuned in, right after you started your live. I never heard you fired up like that.
Oh yeah.
And you came with some serious heat rock bombs, man. Like I was like, man, they got my boy all roused up. They done lit him up. He bringing that smoke. I said, damn, like, you know what I mean? That's how you got to do it. But at the same time, you did what you had to do just to show everybody that, you're not out here just talking reckless. You know what I mean? And another thing is going to that banner that you had up about the truth.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to get deep or religious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christ spoke truth and they killed him.
Mm.
Okay? So sometimes the truth hurts and it causes hate. It causes people to hate you when you speak truth.
Mm.
So that's what comes with the territory when you speak truth. The next thing I want to say is sometimes silence is the best weapon. You don't feed your energy. Like I said, you had to do what you had to do.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's it. We don't give energy to them kind of, spirits and stuff like that, because it's just a waste of time and energy.
Yeah,
so that was the next thing.
The
next thing is,
fam. Hey, not to cut you off, but I'm the nigga that I always say don't mention other niggas' channels on my shit, cause I don't feed into
Right.
that shit, bro. I don't even talk like nigga. I don't watch y'all channels, bro. But go ahead, my bad, bro.
Right. Nah, but I mean that's the reason why I watch you two guys, you and B-Mac and the E Thriller show, is because I've watched all these other guys, and there was just too much bias going on. So when I came across you first, I was like, damn, he don't sound like these other dudes. Like, he's calling out the bullshit on even the dudes that he likes. So that was like, you know what? Let me follow him. Then I got introduced to B-Mac through you. You know what I mean? For B-Mac, real quick. B-Mac, what's
Yes,
up, my
sir.
brother?
Yes, sir. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, I am blessed. Listen, I'm gonna DM you where I was at today. 395. You know about I-395?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was in your area, but I wasn't stressing it because I was like, man, my man B-Mac playing like Puffy when Suge come around. I ain't trying. B-Mac, we brothers, bro. I'm just playing, B-Mac. Hey, man. Most High willing, we'll all link up one day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the energy, man, and it's only right. Most High gonna gather us one day. We just gonna ball out, whatever. All of us. I could see that happening. The next thing I want to shout out is General Big Fish. Bro,
yo,
I have whatever you say from now on is golden. Even if you talk shit about Bud, I'll just accept it. All I'm saying is I am not talking about these two dudes anymore. I just want to see the fight happening because I see the energy. Everybody's getting moist, even Team Bud. I'm sorry. Y'all my brothers, but this shit done got everybody moist. So I say, you know what? The best thing is to fall back, and this is how I'm approaching from now on. You want to talk shit, put your bag up. That's all I got to say. Put your bag up. Other than that, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? When we wait till that day, we'll see if the Spence fans, their man will come through, and the Bud fans, we'll see if he comes through. But in the meantime, I'm done. I don't want to give no more energy to that shit because we still don't know what's going on. We don't know no contract, no date, nothing for sure. So like I said, in the meantime, just put the bag up. That's it. Great show tonight, E Thriller.
Thank you.
As usual, you know, I love y'all brothers, man. Again, you know, this ain't no I'm trying to be a groupie for y'all and nothing like that. Like, I real recognize real, bro. You know, and I'm going through some personal shit with homies I know that's on some, like E Thriller says, some soft shit, some Terry Cloth soft shit. And I can't stand. It's like, bro, man up. Like, you know, these dudes are too feminine. Like, you know, it's even to the point where, like, it's like, and I'm not capping. It's like, well, you know, if you're not around, I don't know what to do. I'm like, what? You a man?
Yeah.
Saying this?
That's moist.
That's that drunken mindset.
B-Man, you didn't need to say that. We didn't need you to say that.
I'm just saying.
But anyway.
Some shit, boy. With this
No. I'm not talking about none of y'all. I'm talking about my personal clique. You know, got one or two that's like, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, for real. I ain't know that side came out of you. You know. But anyway, it doesn't even have to do with boxing or anything. It's just something about when you come in with truth, folks just gonna get moist. It just hurts them, you know. And as far as Bud goes, like I said, I don't know if you guys read my chat a couple days ago. I guess I got the dates wrong when you guys were supposed to come on. I said this thing with Bud going in the Hall of Fame, and I'm not talking about General Big Fish. I'm talking about the other guys who are ready to, you know, shoot people and stuff over their opinions about.
Or he don't hit a dead squat.
Yeah, Fred.
He on the road. He on the road. He don't hit a dead squat.
He said he 5 hours from Atlanta, so he in them back roads in Kentucky somewhere.
All right, well, shit, I'm gonna just go back to Fresh, man. Whenever he come back on in a good spot, let me go out to Mr. Warren, and then I'm gonna go to my big bro mosquito spray, Mr. Warren.
Well, salute.
My apologies for making you wait so long, my brother.
No, man, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. You was cooking so much, man. I felt like Ric Flair. Woo! Walking in the room. Woo! Boy, you better watch yourself. Woo! Man, that was fire. That was fire, baby. Smoke. And dude was quoting some of the scripture. But see, Jesus was getting in their ass too. He let them know. A bunch of vipers. You know, vipers was a bad word back then. Back then, when you called somebody a viper, you was cussing at them. You bunch of vipers. He called them out too.
Damn. Hey, thank you for that, man. Y'all motherfuckers some vipers.
Yeah, they called him viper. No, I didn't say that. He didn't say it like that. See, there you go. Big Fish. I was about to give you some sleep. Now you want be in trouble with the Lord, man.
Oh man, y'all off the chain, bro.
Did he not
Wow, but see, you hear me? He just said, I'm about to get him in trouble with the Lord. God.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, trying to get me in some trouble. But anyway, General Big Fish, man, much love, man. Much respect. Happy birthday, brother.
I appreciate that,
Errol
bro.
Sexuals, I just wanted to give you a shout out by putting my little avatar
you
up.
paused that for him right there?
Yeah, I got the avatar up. I got the avatar, baby, for him. I want them to know
it's
more.
There's more?
Oh shit!
Strawberry season up in here, baby.
I appreciate that, Mr. Warren, man.
Yes, sir.
But
Mr. Warren, I appreciate you, bro. Is that all you got to say for right now?
I got one last thing. With the respect of all the greats that got into the Hall of Fame and their opinion on the Bud Spence fight, I would be a dummy not to disagree with their opinion, knowing what they have done. I have never done what they've done. So with that being said, I have to respect what they saying about the fight because they've been there at that level, or else they wouldn't be where they are now in the Hall of Fame. That's it.
Okay, then. All right, man. I appreciate you for tapping in, my guy. Hold tight.
Hey, E Thriller, can I
Yeah, go
say
ahead.
something before you introduce my brother Mosquito Spray?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mosquito Spray sent me a birthday cake in the mail, man. I was about to say thank you, but he took 15 bites out the motherfucker and then sent it in the mail.
Come on, man. Oh man, hey man. Speaking of that, going out to my big brother Mosquito Spray. You're live on the chat when you feel the holler at me, fam.
What's happening, E3? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, fam. How are you?
I'm good, man. Salute to the panel in the chat.
What's up, man?
What's up, B Mac?
What's
How
up,
you
my
doing,
brother?
man?
One love.
What's happening? What's happening? How everybody doing?
All right.
What up, Mosquito Spray?
What's happening, Mr. Gold? Yeah, man, chilling on it, man. Yeah, man. Let me first, and B Mac, you can go on and put this in the chronicles, man. I'm gonna have my little Morse moment real quick. Y'all see the damn avatar. All these Errol sections, y'all better leave my boy Lights Out alone. You know what I'm saying? he said what he said, and let me reiterate: if you disagree, you pee sitting down. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got on that.
Wow.
But Big Fish, yeah, I called you ugly ass yesterday, so I told you happy birthday. So good your ass you're uglier.
Wow.
Man, you choked me out on that. Shit, that's fucked up.
But yeah, but on a serious note, it was good to see see all the legends out there, getting their just due. You know what I'm saying? Men and the women, they earned the right, man, and they are where they belong at. The one thing I did have a serious problem with this past weekend was that I don't know if y'all saw that bullshit Vladimir Klitschko pulled on his little acceptance speed. That was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he because of course he over there in the Ukraine, so he had to send like a video speech or whatever, right?
Right.
So it's like a 3-minute speech, and 30 seconds to a minute of that is him. Because you remember back in like 2015 when Roy Jones went over to Russia and got dual citizenship and sat down with Putin and all that, so he could fight over there.
Yep.
Yeah, Klitschko, he pulled that up, talking about, I respect you as a fighter, but I question your moral compass. And I'm like, man, bitch, that was years ago, way before this whole ass shit. You gonna use this time to politicize that shit on all the days of the year, the day when y'all going into, you know what I'm saying, man? Trying to go to the Hall of Fame, you gonna call out some whole ass shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I lost all respect for Klitschko with that, man. That shit was not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? And Roy Jones took the high road, you know what I'm saying? But I had a serious problem with that. But besides that, man, it was a beautiful weekend just to see all the the video footage and everybody, just getting they JJ through, man. And, Crawford was in town and everybody showed him love. They are respected for a reason, man. It's a reason that they respect him. They know what they see, they know how he is and what he's about. So I appreciate seeing that, at least somebody gives him some credit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was just a good weekend, man. And as far as the fights, man, I tell y'all what, man, Edgar Berlanga, man, that dude, he about to get stopped. Whoever he
garbage.
That dude, and then he's completely delusional, and then he's surrounded with Fat Joe and all them, and they ass is delusional too. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna probably end up worse than goddamn Rona did. You know what I'm saying? As far as not, he is 180 degrees out on what he really is and what he think he is. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he actually, like, a lot of people thought he lost that fight, man. Then try to bite the man on the ear and shit, man, and then gonna talk about it after the fight. Yeah, I want to be like Tyson. Bitch, you could have got disqualified. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy, man. I just didn't get it, and I'm not sold on him, man. His power or nothing.
That nigga is the ultimate hype job in the sport.
Yeah, man. They put him there with Benavidez. He gonna get put under the damn mat.
Yeah, I agree.
Serious hype job.
But
nigga, bro.
Overrated to that core. God.
Yeah, I'm not sold at all. And then
the scorecards was pitiful.
I agree.
Yeah. One of them had him win like 9 rounds or something, didn't it? Like 9 or 9 rounds.
9 rounds to 1. Like, you got to be kidding me. He
He lost 6-4, in my opinion. The best year I could give him was a draw, man. That was garbage.
And why is this nigga still only fighting 10-round fights? Is my question.
Because he ain't ready.
That's a good question.
I'm like, damn, how many fucking tune-ups you need, bro?
20 more, maybe.
He gonna get a real tune-up soon.
Uh-oh.
He gonna get tuned up.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, Mosquito. My bad, bro. Go ahead and finish your point.
Oh shit! Hold up, my thing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro. Go ahead. You can finish your point.
Get my down. I was getting a call. Fuck my shit up. But yeah, that's all I really got on. You know, just a good weekend to see everybody. My boy Lights Out, B-Hop, Ward, Mayweather, Layla Ali, my boy Marquez. He was one of my favorites. Cotto, man, he was out there acting funny and shit. Like he ain't want to do nothing but what they required him to do and shit. But I'm happy to see him get in. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good thing, man. It was a good thing. But that's all I got. I let the next man get it. I'm gonna go out and come back in so my earpiece will be back on.
Okay. Appreciate you, fam. All right, and last but not least, I'm going out to my brother Bleak. Where you been at, boy?
What it do? What it do?
You good, fam?
Yeah, I'm good, man. What's up, y'all?
Man,
what's up, Blake? What it do?
It's been a minute, but I'm back with the gang.
Yes, sir. Floor is yours, my brother.
Oh, I ain't gonna get on the LT situation. That's garbage. No, really. I actually like I like what you said. All moisture. It's all moisture. We ain't got time for that. Yeah. But I think it's time to put some pressure on Spence to the point to where if we can't make this fight this year, let the mandatories force him into this fight with Bud. Because I mean, we've been going through this long enough, man. You're getting everybody riled up, and the anticipation is where it is. We don't really have time for that. And his fans is bad for boxing. Like, we just want to see fights. That's all we want. You say you the best. We want to see you prove it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And he don't want to fight for real. That's what it come down to.
No, false statement.
Don't say that shit too loud, man.
If he wanted to, if he wanted to fight, the fight would have been had already.
The fight ain't had because Bud trying to get his money. That's the only thing holding the fight up. That's what's going on. Bud already admitted it today. He admitted it today that what's holding the fight up is because they feel like he getting lowballed. It's PBC and Bud Crawford right there. Bud want to get his money. I have no qualms about that, but that's what's holding the fight up right now.
Hold on. We're gonna get some shit in order tonight. I got the interview and I'm about to run it. When did he say that? Hold on. Let me play this shit. Hold on, y'all. And then I'm gonna let y'all cook. Open panel. Hold on, Stevie. Let me play this shit.
Ain't no updates yet, man. We still trying to figure things out. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can get this.
Figure things out.
You know what I mean? Get it done.
Things out.
Okay.
You're assuming. He didn't say shit about money, bro.
Out.
Hey,
Brimley, you cut me off.
Brimley, you
figure
cut me
things
off.
out.
I was trying to speak my little piece for.
Go ahead, Bleak.
But yeah, like I said, he don't want to fight. You know, running around here acting like send out a contract and all that, man. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to make a fight that you want to make. Like when he paid step aside money to Standing Jonas. It ain't that hard to make no fight, man. It ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? So his fans is bad for boxing. He holding up the division. Bud just trying to be great.
He already great. He got his damn hand put in the Hall of Fame.
But he won't undispute it up at this weight class, and he want to move up again. You know what I'm saying? But them the fights that's holding it up.
E3, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, boxing nerd. Go ahead, fam.
Is the brother finished?
Yeah, Bleak.
Oh, y'all go ahead.
Bleak. Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay, let me. How scary do you think that arena is gonna be, though?
What you mean?
Because Bud fans and Spence fans in the same compact area, that is gonna be a freak show.
Yeah,
maybe 10 fights are gonna. Yo.
Yeah, it's gonna be some rumbling, baby.
You gotta factor in the Charlo shit. You gotta factor in the Charlo fans too. I mean, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like y'all better come prepared. Some bare knuckles or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be some rumbling, man.
Oh, Steve. Hey, Hey, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that damn Jamal Charlo interview, man?
Not
Oh,
yet,
God.
bro.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet either.
Man,
I
It's gonna
gotta
be more
I gotta check that out. I
he
got a question.
probably worse. Okay, go ahead. My bad,
No, go ahead. God, I talk. You was
Now,
talking first.
I was gonna say when it comes to being delusional, he probably worse than Belanger.
Oh no.
He probably worse than who?
Belanger.
Okay.
Big Rebel said Belanger.
That's all I got. Go ahead, D-Mac.
My thing to Steven, is the energy that I'm trying to get an understanding. I mean, you take it as that Bud is, you said the only thing holding up the fight now is Bud because he wants more money, right?
I have no beef with that.
Okay, I mean, it's just the way you said it because it's like the reason why is that you put that energy that the only thing that Bud is doing is holding up the money, is because of the money, right? But Errol Spence been postponing and holding up and ducking his fight for 4 years because he wants it last. And now all of a sudden that it's here. Yeah, everybody's saying, "Oh, sign a contract. Spence ready." Like the world just don't revolve around Errol Spence and what he does and how he does it when it happens.
Yes, it does, B-Man.
See, that's why we call you Errol-sexuals.
Oh hell!
Nah, it's true.
El Boogie keep on coming at me right now. I see him in the chat. Keep on coming at me.
Listen to what you just said.
I'm saying it. I'm not saying this is. I'm coming at Bud. I'm just saying that it's showing clearly. It's just all signs are indicating. It's showing the thing that's keeping the fight from happening is that BBC is low balling Bud. They not just Bud want more money. What they trying to offer him? I don't have a beef with it, but y'all. We had Spence flying through car windows, being drunk, eye injuries, and Bud didn't want to fight him unless he was on tip-top shape.
The plan, right? The plan was to fight him last, right?
It was an
looks like,
adjustment in the plan, B, man.
Okay, let L Boogie come on. L Boogie keep on talking about I'm a joke and all this. Let L Boogie come on here because he obviously got smoke for me. He's calling me a joke and all this.
I got smoke for you right now. You need to worry about me with my smoke. Now,
I ain't really worried about your smoke right now. I'm not worried about the smoke though.
Worry about
I got smoke for you right now.
The thing that gets me sometimes is that I've made this clear. Bud is already a Hall of Famer without Spence. He don't need Spence to be in the Hall of Fame. That's clear. So, and then I say that I don't have to take a big issue with Errol Spence being tight about but I think about what Tony, even though Tony is entitled to his opinion, but to say, he be lucky he survived 6 rounds. If I was a boxer, I'd take disrespect to that. Man, fuck you, I'll knock this nigga out. So I mean, and you take issue with me saying that, and I'm Errol sexual and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because
very
of that.
moist. Yes,
No, it's not.
moist.
No, it's
yes,
not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because
boxers are insane. Boxers are supposed to be insane by nature. Supposed to not take
Steven. But according to you, that means that everybody that don't agree with you and you mad, then no, you can't. No, if you're gonna do it for the legends, don't say you'll do it for the legends like they're different than anybody else. Because I didn't see anybody else doing this shit when Uga's trainer said that there's no fucking way in the world that Terence Crawford can beat Errol Spence. You remember that, right?
Let me get him, B-Mac. Let me get him, B-Mac.
You don't remember that, Steven?
Let me get him, B-Mac.
I don't hear you, Steven.
I don't care about that.
Oh, okay. So why do you care?
I don't care about this either, but y'all make it. But I think I'm pointing this out because people are making a big deal out of it.
Well,
and to me, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's like this. James Tony's entitled to his opinion, but at the same token, if I'm a fighter and somebody says I'll be lucky to lay last 6 rounds, fuck you. I'm gonna go in there and handle my business. I don't take an issue with neither one.
What you do it in the public? You bitch about it in the public. That means you crying like a little soft bitch about it. In the public. If you want to say that behind closed doors, feel free while you in a motherfucking speed bag or you on the heavy bag or you sitting over there sparring. You do that shit then. But when you want to tweet on the fucking Twitter because the legends didn't say you was going to win, that's some moist ass shit. It's not manly.
That's your opinion, B-Mac.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold
it's
on,
an
y'all.
opinion. It's truly an opinion.
Steven, hold on real quick, fam. I'm going to let
Sorry,
y'all
man.
do it. But Steven, you just said that Bud was the holdup because he want more money, right?
Yeah, I believe that they lowballing Bud, but they got to give more on the table. They got to give the Bud before the fight happens. But I do believe Spencer's already signed off on his side.
I just wanted to ask you a quick question, bro. Let's hear what TBE has to say about the reports on Spence and Crawford. Let's listen to this. This just happened today. Hold on.
Floyd, when you say we don't hear it from you, do you? Because I know you showed some interest in wanting to sign Crawford. So are you saying until that happens, fight won't be announced?
It's not that, I don't, like I said before, so many things that I can really talk about that I'm not going to talk about. Remember, just because the guy, I love ESPN, but the ESPN, just because they got boxing writers and they're paying these guys, doesn't mean they're right. So when you see Fight Hype post, when you see a text message from me and you see I say this is not true, or there's no difference from when Amir Khan was saying that me and Floyd just talked about doing an exhibition. That wasn't true. Amir Khan see me in Dubai. When Amir Khan see me in the lobby of the Armani Hotel, when he see me, he said, "Get on my video with me." I got on his video with him. He was recording our talk. Said, "Hey, whatever." Next thing you know, he said, "Me and Mayweather talked about doing an exhibition," which is not true. A lot of times, remember this, and this is the reason why I do it. The reason why I give Fight Hype the story first is because of this. When nobody gave me a chance, and everybody was talking very, very disrespectful about me, when I stood up to the plate to try to clean up the sport of boxing and said random blood and urine tested, not just for my opponent, but for me also. Now remember, it's so many fighters that have died and got hurt in the sport of boxing. Remember, the most important thing is your health. So these fighters should be able to have everything up here when their career is over. That's the great thing about my career. You know why they don't like me? Because I win. And sometimes I'm like, damn, kids. Well, we want to see him lose once, or we want to see some happen because all he do is win. This is what God wanted. So, and it's just like, they say, well, how did you become the bad guy in the sport of boxing? How did you become the bad guy? Well, I became the bad guy. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to take over my career. So once I took over my career to do the things that I wanted to do, to take the money and to promote myself, put a little bit of money
fast forward this shit. This nigga talking about himself, man.
Okay, so outside of this,
that's the boys' moment for E-Driller, man.
Yeah, it is. I was waiting, E.
I was waiting. Did he say anything else about the fight? Because he said it's not true. The reports by ESPN, he said it's not true.
But I'm not talking about the report of ESPN. Nobody said the fight. I didn't say nothing about the fight's done. I just said the reason why the fight's not made yet is because the things that Bud want, PBC has not given to him yet.
You said Spence.
So how you know that
already?
And another day, ain't no contract been sent.
Yeah, bro.
Because they haven't came to terms yet. Because
everybody else signed a contract though.
Contract then. If you just said Errol signed a contract, how did he sign a contract if it ain't came to terms yet?
Are you just speculating, Steve? Because how do you know that?
I am speculating that Errol's already come to terms with what he like.
Okay,
Errol,
right. So
I don't believe Errol is like. I don't believe Errol is like. I want more money. I don't believe Errol is like. I do this. I believe Errol's already like. I want to fight. Y'all do what y'all got to do.
So
Errol don't control nothing. That's the thing. Another thing everybody need to understand. Errol don't control shit.
So you doing what everybody else is doing, speculating right now.
Hey, one thing that need to be understood, I mean, that's common damn sense right now. A contract does not exist right now. The reason being is when you getting a new job, when you on the phone, when you're doing your hire interview or whatever, what they asking you, how much will you want to get paid? You negotiate, then you agree on a number, then they send the paperwork and you sign it. it ain't no contract don't exist right now. So it just let's not say that you say that word.
They're in negotiations.
You know
The
what I'm saying?
negotiations. The reason why a contract is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
saying because the negotiations not met.
negotiations going
They
on.
have not met Bud's terms yet. They have not met
Right.
Bud's terms. Bud's terms, not Spencer's terms. Bud's terms.
Regardless of what you believe, brother. Regardless of what you believe, the contract don't exist. You can put it on one side. I don't care.
So let's
But
establish
the
there's
contract
no
don't exist.
contract.
I can't believe you said that, bro.
It's the Spence fans. It's the Spence fans that create this narrative that Bud want more money and listen. They just offer money for Canelo already. Like go into that same money and give it to Bud.
Yeah, because there's absolutely no way Spencer being unreasonable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they want to pin it all on Crawford. Exactly.
But y'all want to pin it all on Spence, though.
It's all on Spence because somebody would have happened if it was up to Bud.
Spence don't control shit. It's on PBC. Stop saying it's on Spence. It's on PBC. It's on
Isn't he
PBC.
not the big fish?
Let me ask you a question, bro. Do you know how much Errol want for this fight?
No, they ain't gonna mention that.
Everybody keeps saying what Terence Crawford wanted. He's pricing himself out, but ain't nobody saying what Errol want.
He'll never.
What does he want?
The bigger piece.
That's what we saying though. That's why I said I can't believe he said that. You put so much. That's my whole point. You put so much emphasis on Terence Crawford, and none of us know exactly what's going on in negotiations and who's saying what and what PBC and Errol Spence is saying and what Terence Crawford and his team is saying. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows nothing, but y'all speculate and say, well, you just said, well, it's all on Terence Crawford because he wants more money. And I'm like, hold up, bro. How can you put that kind of energy out there just on Terence Crawford for what? Because he said we negotiating?
But you know, the crazy thing is, B-Mac, somebody got on her earlier and said that they trying to even the playing field and saying, well, we can't use Bud's resume at 147, but that's the only thing that he'll really have at the table. He's pound for pound number one. You get what I'm saying?
NUA, stop.
Oh shit.
Then
Usyk.
You talking about the Ring magazine?
Man, come on, man.
Come on, stop.
That's not my
Big
opinion.
fish.
I'm just reporting what the experts say.
Yeah, that's what the Ring magazine has.
That ain't expert Ring magazine. Come on,
save that for B-Max show. Save that.
Oscar De La Hoya.
You already know it's already there. It's already there.
You know Oscar De La Hoya on Ring magazine, right?
So the truth is, Earl ain't the big fish.
He's not.
How he's not the
he's not the big fish when it comes to the money.
Let me tell you.
In this equation, Errol Spence is the A side. B-Mac already agree with me on that.
No. Talking about if you're just talking about one weight class, but if you're talking about accomplishments and Hall of Famer status, then it's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, Terence is the big well when it comes to accomplishments.
Hey, can I have the floor for like 1 minute to get my point out?
A whole minute? Really?
It's his birthday.
Yeah,
it's his birthday. Okay, it's his birthday. It's his birthday.
No. God damn, man, y'all tripping. Hey, okay, you talking about all the Terence Crawford's achievements at 135, 140, all that's great. But when it comes to this particular fight, don't nothing matter at heavyweight and all the other fighters, Canelo, all of that stuff don't matter. It matters between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. And if you deny that Errol Spence doesn't have the leverage in this fight, you are being biased. That is if you can't admit that, then you are biased. Well, it's not about who's the better fighter. It's not about Crawford being a better fighter. It's about the business and everything that's coming along with it. Errol Spence holding more cards than your boy. And if you can't admit that,
hold on, Big Fish.
Big Fish, the rumor is, if I may interject, the rumor is, Big Fish, is that they're saying that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is just not worth it to these networks. That's the rumor that's out there,
Mr. Warren.
right now.
Mr. Warren, what
Hear
I
me
have
out.
been
Hear me
saying
out. Let
all
me
along.
finish making my point first. Let me finish making my point.
It's my
If
birthday,
if
Mr.
if
Mr.
that if
Warren.
I
I'm gonna
understand,
interrupt
but
you.
if that's the case, if it's not about who's a better fighter, and it's all about who bringing in the revenue, it seems like Errol Spence is having a problem with that as well because none of the networks are looking to divvy up the money.
I've said
As
this
well as PBC.
I
They're not
agree.
even
I
looking
agree with
at
that
trying to
rumor.
put up more than, like they don't want to shove out that kind of money for the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight.
Yeah, you know why, Mr. Warren? Because of the pay-per-view history of both fighters doesn't warrant them getting 20, 15, 20, 25 million, 50 million apiece. It doesn't warrant that. If they just go throw it out because everybody on YouTube and the internet saying this is the biggest fight of the year, and then once it gets set, every motherfucker on here tonight go stream that shit. And they go lose money.
That's not true.
So why is ESPN talking about it?
True. That's not true.
It's a big fight. That's not the point. You messing up your own your rumor that you're talking about. The point is that the networks or whoever got their hands in this pot that's giving out the money don't want to give out more than they go get back.
But it's
supposed to be on Showtime though. It's supposed to be on Showtime though, where Errol do big numbers there, right?
It don't matter who doing it. That's not the point. I don't care about PBC
not a big draw.
and Al Heyman. I don't care who we talking about.
Earl's
Just
not a
in
big draw,
general,
you'll have to
whoever putting the money out don't want to risk losing money by overpaying for this fight.
But you'll have to admit that Earl's not a big draw.
I'm not saying, bro. Errol Spence is not a big draw.
Okay.
But okay, cool.
So why
in comparison? No, let me finish.
Go ahead.
In comparison to Terence Crawford, you're not gonna answer this truthfully. He is a bigger draw than Terence Crawford. So if Errol Spence isn't a big draw, Terence Crawford isn't a big draw either. So that's my whole point. Nope, neither
that's
one.
That's not wasn't your point.
Y'all won't let me finish. If neither one of them, if Errol Spence isn't a big draw, Terence Crawford isn't one either. So how are y'all gonna get this Joe Biden money to be printed off and just given away, and they ain't gonna get their money back? They not about to do that. So that's why the fight haven't been made like what Stephen Brimley saying it is, because it's a money issue. Terence Crawford is one. He think he should get big money for this
what
fight.
happened?
Errol
What
Spence
happened?
supposed to get big money.
The hate for Bob Arum. The hate for Bob Arum was so tough that PBC didn't want to do business, but they should have just brought Bob Arum into the deal so that they could split some of that cost. But now that it's all on PBC and they can't get really no networks to really shove out a whole bunch of money, which is rumor. These are all rumors I'm talking about. I'm not speaking anything that's factual. I'm just speaking on rumors. It looks like the fight now has to be on the merit of who's willing to take less money in order to get this fight to work out. And right now, I think they're trying to lowball Terence Crawford to the point where it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. And Big Fish, I know it's your birthday, but ain't none of that you just said it made sense.
No, yes it do. You just don't agree.
So the fight
with
ain't
it.
made because Spence is scared. Like, I mean,
what he just said, he said Bob Arum, everybody hated Bob Arum, and Bob Arum could have split the cost. That'll be like, hey, B-Mac, come with me and let's split this $5 million car with me and let's go lose our money together. That don't make no fucking sense.
It
don't matter who.
How does that
it don't
lose
matter
money?
who's splitting the cost or who. If PBC putting up half, Bob Arum putting up half, it don't fucking matter who putting the money up. They all risking losing money.
He was
Big
with
Fish,
Bob
but
Arum.
you keep putting on the turn. You saying the money, but then you saying with Terence Crawford, he's the one that think he worth more money than he is, but you're not in the negotiation table.
No,
you don't know
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did say that.
No, I said both of them want. I said his name first, and I said Errol Spence too.
No, you didn't say
yes,
Errol
I
Spence.
did.
No,
Both
you
of
did
them
not.
want.
I
No, you
did.
not.
I
You
bet
didn't.
$100. I did on the
You
playback.
bet $100.
Bet
You put it on
Bet 100.
Terrence, Bud,
Bet 100.
Crawford.
Bet 100. I know
You
what I want.
understand?
I want to.
That's who you put it on there.
I did. I don't think
You said
Big
that.
Fish did.
You said
Say
Big
bet.
Fish. You said there said that Terrence Crawford didn't want it. Bet. I already said bet.
Okay, you send me my $100. Play it. Rewind it. You through the please.
You said it right out of your mouth.
Hold on, y'all. I can't rewind it right now. We're gonna have to do
We'll get to it, Big Fish. We'll get to it. Hey,
we at the 2 hour and 8 minute mark.
Yeah, we'll get to it, Big Fish. We'll get to it. This recorded anyway. It's all good. It's all good.
And I don't even want your money. I want you to donate it to the United Negro College Fund.
Hey, I want to pose a question because everybody in the chat is getting at me hard body right now. So I want to ask a question to everybody in the chat if that's okay, if I can do so.
Yeah, go ahead,
No.
Steve.
All right, so everybody's coming at me. I'm so ridiculous and all that. Let's talk real reality here because this Errol was scared of Bud or all this. It's nonsense. Why is the fight not set yet? Let's keep it a buck. Let's take all the clues and put it together and come with our own assumptions because we don't know for a fact. None of us do. But what is the reason why the fight's not happening?
He's scared.
He's scared.
That's butt buddy talk. Y'all want to call me aerosexual, but I try to keep it even feel. Y'all be talking that butt buddy talk.
Wait a minute, you just said it was my opinion, right? It's my opinion, right?
I sense moisture.
Fucking break.
It's
These are
my opinion,
professionals.
right?
No,
It's
I'm
my
not
opinion,
Big Fish
right?
voice. No.
I sense a whole lot of moisture.
Steven,
no.
You being real moist.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want, but
you're not even answering your own question.
y'all not being logical though. Y'all not being logical at all. Y'all just so one-sided on the matter and not trying to look at it, objectively instead of subjectively.
Okay, so
why the fight hasn't happened yet?
Let's put some pressure
oh
on
my
it.
God, Steven, let's end it just like this, right? Your reason, just give me your reason why this fight hasn't happened yet.
PBC has lowballed Bud because exactly what Big Fish is talking about. That's what
No. So that's your answer. PBC.
I believe the fight hasn't happened yet because the terms are not agreed to. Because Bud don't feel like PBC's offering what he feel like he deserves, and I feel like PBC. If PBC feels like, hey, I can't pay you this much fucking money when y'all haven't proven to generate this much fucking money.
Steven, let me ask you. Hold on, no, Steven, that's your answer, right? So what happened the last 4 years?
And don't
see, this is what I'm talking about. What happened the last 4 years? You're talking about
the
what
last
happened
4
now.
years, what happened was
why this fight has not happened right now. That fight hasn't happened. Give me what happened the last 4 years.
See, you want to talk? We're talking about the present right now since during negotiations. Since you want to bring up the stuff before there was ever even any negotiations of the fight. The reason why the fight didn't happen before is because BBC and Top Rank didn't do good business together. For the most part, they didn't get along. Then on top of that, Errol Spence didn't want to fight Bud until later on. He talked out both sides of his mouth. Let me finish. You asked me a question. Let me finish answering. You asked me a question. Let me finish answering. He talked out both sides of his mouth at one point in time. It's one reason why y'all coming at him, and I can't blame you for coming at him because he did talk out both sides of his mouth before. But then he tried to stay stable and say, I want to fight him last. And then he get all the belts. And then he got in the car crash and all that. And the thing is, Bud did not want to fight Spence coming right off the car crash. He clearly stated that. So there's about 5 or 6 different factors why the fight didn't happen. But we're talking about currently right now while they're in negotiations, why the fight is not done.
I want to address the issue with being able to promote fights because Wilder and Fury, they was able to come together on that fight.
I'm done.
OG, let me say something.
It's only when it comes to Crawford though. It's only when it comes to Crawford they can make a deal
fight as an example. You're using one fight as an example.
The only reason Porter, hear me out. Let me make a question. The only reason Porter and Terrence happened was because Porter stepped outside of PBC's domain and went against their grain and fought Terence Crawford. That's the only reason. And Bob put up the money for it. And if Spence is not so scared, then won't he do the same thing that Porter did?
Mr.
If
Warren,
he gonna bet on himself, if he
Mr.
believes
Warren,
in himself,
Hold on, y'all. Let me say what I'm
Mr.
gotta say
Warren,
real quick.
I got a question for Mr. Warren, please.
Hey, hold on.
Did
Always
Porter
talking, bro.
did
You always
Porter step
talking.
away from Earl Spence or the PBC? Which one?
Come on, big fish. Hold on. I had a question, bro. So when Earl just paid step aside money to Stanionis, why did he just go to the fight with Bud? He didn't have to pay no money. He didn't have to pay step aside money.
What are you talking about? Step aside to fight Ugas?
Yeah.
But when the fight with Ugas was set, that was before Bud was even done with his fight with Porter. That fight was already set up. The moment Ugas beat Pacquiao, they were already starting to negotiate the terms for that fight. When Bud did that, I'm looking for you, big fish. Where your whole ass at? He already knew that Ugas Smith fight was already set up.
And
That's
can I
build
add
up
to
to the
that,
fight. That's just build up. They just
Stephen
build up the
Brimley?
fight.
Can I
No.
finish your answer, please, to Bleak?
This is ridiculous.
Can I finish the answer?
Bleak.
I'm sorry, my brother. Go ahead, man.
He also what would make sense for him to pull in more money for the fight to collect another belt. So that's why he didn't fight Terence Crawford instead of fighting Ugas to pad the stats to get a bigger payday. That's why he did, man.
And so did they? But we're still at the same point.
Hold on, y'all. Before I let y'all cook, hey, Mr. Quinn trying to come on, man. If somebody else ain't got nothing to say,
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna drop out some.
I can bring my brother on.
Yeah. I fall out.
Okay, all right, Bo. Appreciate you, fam.
All right.
Nobody want to hear Quentin ass tonight.
Go ahead, y'all.
So if he was bringing in more
Hey,
money,
hold on, I got something to say. I've been quiet for a bit. I got something to say. Please, can I say something for a minute, please?
Go ahead, Mr. Go.
I'm tired of all this Bud Spence and all that shit. I'm going to give my boy E. Thriller his props on something. Okay? E. Thriller, your boy did that shit, dog.
What happened?
Your boy got down. He the man. God dang on what his name is?
Who?
Floyd, your man. He did that shit. I'm proud of you. You were so happy with your boy today. I saw all your little stuff you post about your boy. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate it. Talking about the Hall of Fame?
About the Hall of Fame. His bitch ass cried though.
Yeah. He cried. I wouldn't expect that. Yeah, that was dope.
He cried. But I gotta get to, I've been holding back to say this here for the longest, but you did get a little moist, you put a little video that shit was on and on and on with that shit, but I gotta take my hat off to the man. Nigga said the one and say team, you gotta get the best, man. You're the best right now. I can't take nothing away from it. I ain't switching out on you, dog, but I'm gonna give you through his part with his boy. Floyd the man. But also, my opinion, I think Floyd gonna make that fight happen though. In my opinion, I believe Floyd gonna be the one to make that fight happen.
I wish they hurry up.
Yeah, it sounds like he got something to do with it, bro, because he keeps
Floyd got something. Floyd got something to do with that because of the simple fact. I mean, you got to look at what he's doing, the way he's moving with the fight, man. I mean, Floyd
with Bud lately too.
Huh?
Yeah.
He's real close with Bud lately too.
Yeah, him and Floyd Bud buddies now.
I mean, shit.
Floyd get in on that bag, man. Floyd ain't stupid.
Listen, Floyd been trying to get this boy here for the longest, man. And Floyd know what time it is. Shit. Floyd, like I said, that boy that man that's the next best thing that coming up beside Floyd. I mean, get a man a prop, man. Crawford a bad motherfucker.
Yep, he is. When the rest of his body get in the Hall of Fame, I certify him. He just got his hand in there right now.
Yeah, and Big Fish. I seen that comment you made earlier till he need to cash his motherfucker. He make a cast of his eye and shit. I ain't had time to sit. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Just make sure they're gonna put Earl's whole body in the cage. He gonna bust a nigga ass up.
Hey man, hold on, fellas, man. We got my guy, Mr. Quinn, live on the chat. Will you thrill a holler at me, man? Salute.
What's good with it, my brother?
Poppin', fam. You all right?
Oh yeah, man. I've just been listening, checking y'all out or whatever, man. I see y'all.
Man, Harry.
I see
Or you
Big
woke
Fish
tonight?
been holding it down, him and Steven, to the best of their ability,
He's stupid.
Yeah, I needed your help, man. This shit is exhausting, Quentin, man, talking to
Hey
these niggas.
man, uh, check this out, man. Uh, Ethereal,
Yes,
this
sir.
weekend when they had that Hall of Fame thing, the legends or whatever they say, but they said, right?
Yeah.
You got people upset about it. Earl said what he said. They upset about it. Hearing foolish shit talking about, because he responded back to that, that's bad for boxing. I disagree. I don't have a problem with what James Toney and the rest of them said, especially James Toney, because James Toney picked Danny Garcia. He picked Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He gonna always pick against him. That's good. That should motivate him to keep proving them wrong.
That's what I
Don't
said
want him to
earlier.
pick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to get mad about. That's motivation. That's good.
Yep.
I'm glad he said what he said to them niggas. Fuck them all. You know what I'm saying? Because when he do beat that nigga ass, you know what I'm saying, they'll be riding his dick. And he can still tell them, fuck them all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But
You can drop the mic, Quentin, man. I couldn't even think of what you just said. That was perfect.
No,
but
what he can do is drop on these.
hold on though.
What he can
I
do is eat some
know
strawberries.
it also this weekend also let it be known through Bud himself that a contract was signed. Whether or not it got agreed upon, that's a
Who said
whole
that?
total
Where you
different
get that
story.
from?
He been getting smashed and slammed about not sending a contract. I think that was proven to be false through Bud.
How so?
That's what also got revealed this weekend as well with that Hall of Fame thing.
What a proof is.
How so? Break it down. Break it down, Mr. Quinn.
Oh, because when they asked Bud what's up with the fight, Bud said, and I quote, they still working some things out, man. So therefore, you can't work nothing out and ain't nothing been sent. Ain't shit to work out. So something had to got sent. When you think?
No, that's not how contracts work, Mr. Quinn.
You know you tripping, man.
Hey, Quinn, that's not how contracts work.
Man, you eat
What
too
you
many
mean
strawberries,
that ain't
brother.
how contracts work? You got to send a contract to look at it first, don't you?
No. What you got?
Somebody over there tickling your fat ass.
What you got to do is you got to agree to terms. If you haven't agreed to terms, there is no contract. That's why they have term sheets. When you get signed a contract, whether it's whatever sport you say, don't you always say they have agreed to terms? And then you sign your contract once you get there to make it official. You ain't get my last live on this, Mr. Quinn. You remember?
Hell no. He been sleeping, man. He been sleeping.
He
ain't been sleep, man. You been sleep.
No, I ain't been sleep because because you said that he did not send a contract.
Yes, you got to
He
agree to
sent something.
You got to agree to
No,
terms.
that's negotiations.
No,
That's a term
no,
No, Mr. Quinn. Yes, it's a term sheet, man. You got
yes, a term sheet. Whether he agree or not, that's irrelevant. The thing is, the argument wasn't nothing sent. That is false.
We don't know that. How do you get that off of that? You don't know that. Only thing he said is we haven't worked on it yet. That don't mean that a term sheet or anything else has been sent at all. You just talking.
A term sheet. What's that, B-Mac? What's that?
What do you mean? What's that?
What's a term sheet? A term sheet that's leading up to the contract, right?
Yes, but we don't know if that's even been sent.
You could talk terms, no paperwork is sent. You could talk terms.
See, this where we got a 50-50 split at. You assuming it happened, and we can assume that it happened.
Wait a minute.
Exactly. So don't assume
somebody.
that it's the truth. Wouldn't you go with, hey, well, we don't know that, so we're not gonna go with that. Why go with something that you now don't know that's factual?
Cause my man who don't never tell no lies says send the contract, big boy. Sign the contract,
shit.
big boy.
Oh shit!
Sign the contract, big
Yeah,
boy.
that's what he said. Sign the contract.
Sign the contract, big boy.
And
so
He said that bullshit on the back
so
back page.
Mayweather didn't have no
Instagram.
inside scoop on what's going on, right?
yeah, he don't tell no lies, but he said get a belt and then we'll fight.
We're not gonna believe no post that was on the back page of an Instagram post of a back page.
Mr. Warren.
You don't believe an Instagram post on the back
Hey
page?
man, let me
just call me strawberry for now.
I want to
Get a
ask
belt.
Steven
Can I ask the
something.
chat a question? Because the chat is going.
Hold on, fellas. Let me cook real quick. Let me ask a quick question. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Hey, yo, Steven, you was trying to make a point about Errol, and I guess you basically want us to give him the benefit of the doubt. But why would we ignore all the shit that he has said leading up to this point, which was bullshit? Like, why do you expect for us to say fuck all that? Let's believe him right now, when we have every right to say fuck that.
Look at my face. Does my face tell you enough right now?
You said what, bro?
It looks like you're taking a shit.
You got to make the point for him.
I don't feel like Spence is the one that's in the power to make the fight. I believe it's the PBC and Bud negotiation thing. But I want to ask the people in the chat a question, because the people in the chat is coming at me Friday, and I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all tuned in. And they kept on mentioning about this Canelo. They don't mention Canelo and them offering $50 million, because Canelo is the cash cow of boxing right now. How you gonna compare Canelo to Errol Spence or Bud?
Oh
He's
my
got
God.
guaranteed numbers. His numbers.
He said he the big fish.
Oh my
He said he the big
God.
fish.
That's a fact. They've already
Did he say he was the big fish?
Oh my God.
they've already proven that he can generate the numbers that warrants to pay. Neither one of these two guys have consistently brought in the numbers that warrant to pay. I mean, I want them to get paid. It's the best fight for us to see, but the numbers are the numbers, and the numbers suggest that neither one of them has proven consistently to be a draw to casuals. To us, casuals, no. Canelo get casuals. And don't compare Canelo to either one of them.
I have to disagree with you on Spence on that one, though, Stephen.
Spence got
I have to disagree with you on that one.
Like, that's no
I disagree with you on that one.
Hey, E3, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, man. Y'all niggas killing
Why do your contingency get all hyped up and just super sensitive about the nickname, the big fish? Every time somebody say something about, well, Earl ain't got the control over this. Oh, ain't he the big fish? Ain't he the big fish? You know who say that dumbass shit all the time? Something similar to that.
You got it in your name, nigga.
Hey, can I finish? I was asking my brother a question. The Skip Bayless. He goes crazy over LeBron James' nickname, the King. Oh, he's supposed to be the king. He's supposed to be the king. Like that shit is fucking crazy that y'all up in arms about a nickname.
You ain't proved no point, big fish. That's not a point.
I asked the question, so I'm waiting for the answer. You can answer the E-Thriller. Why do y'all get caught up in the name Big Fish? Like he got
right now.
I'm
caught up with him eating them strawberries the way he eating them little
you caught up in the wrong thing.
Yeah, you see my picture, right?
You need to be on the
That's all right. That's all right. You know you're drinking the strawberry soda water right now.
Yeah, he's straight strawberry. He's super moist strawberry.
Hold on,
that's what he caught up in.
Can y'all hear me, bro? I ain't on my mic, man. My shit. I'm on air boogie time. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's messed up. E-Thriller.
Hey, but yeah, I was just gonna say, Big Fish, I think the reason why we hold him to his words, bro, because within that same confrontation, he was popping his shit like he is own boss. I'm my own promoter. Hey man, I see DJ own boss. Oh, I am my own boss. Like, bruh, so when you come out popping that shit, then nigga, we gonna hold you to your words, bro. So that's why we say, well, nigga, ain't you the big fish? Ain't you your own boss? Don't you have man down promotion? These are things that he was saying to Terence Crawford and Bob Arum. That's a fact. But Steven, to your point, you saying, oh, it's on the PBC, right? Okay, well, why can't we hold Errol feet to the fire and say, okay, nigga, you your own boss? Fuck the PBC. Make the fucking fight happen.
My point.
Eddie Hearn, you don't think Eddie
No,
Hearn
what he's not gonna leave. He's not gonna leave the best thing going for one
I
fight.
was specifically talking to Steven. Thank you, sir.
No, he's gonna
Do
leave.
you
No,
not
gonna
think
leave.
Eddie Hearn will pay for this fight?
Send the bud, right?
Wait a minute. So you don't think Eddie Hearn to pay for this fight? For Bob Arum?
You don't think Bob Arum pick up the fight?
Everybody this fight.
Why would he burn a bridge with Al Heyman?
I asked Steven a question. I guess
Burn a bridge.
Nah, I can't hear you. You got the L Boogie set on.
Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead, Steven.
Don't mention Bob Arum because Bob Arum wasn't going to be making the fight.
Everybody will pay
Why
for
not? Why do you think Bob wouldn't have made this fight?
What has Bob been talking about? What has he been coming out of his big lips?
I don't know. You tell me.
That was 2 years ago. That was actually last year.
He been saying he lose money on Crawford. He lose money on Crawford.
But would he lose money?
That was last year.
Come on,
how you know he have lost money?
What he said since Porter.
Because Bob Arum said it.
Okay, so is Bob Arum credible?
Bob Arum, bro, stop it.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all say he lies so much.
No, you just said make the fight. I just said Bob Arum didn't make the fight because he had to make the fight.
Okay, so there's more than.
Let me rebuttal this. Hold on, let me rebuttal. Let's just say.
Slow down, Steve.
Hold on, Steven. Let me talk, bro. A part of debating is let you say your shit and let me say my shit. We go back and forth. We're fellowshipping, right? Let me say this. Let me give you. Okay, Bob lost money. Okay, well, if he lost so much money, right? Then why in the fuck was he trying to make Josh Taylor versus Terence Crawford?
Because he was gonna sign him for less money in that fight. You don't know. You don't
know that. Wait a minute. Hold on, Steven. And also, Bob Errol said that was the biggest fight for Terence Crawford. Do y'all remember that?
Eddie Hearn said it too.
He said that. Okay, so if that's the case, what makes you think he was gonna lowball?
Eddie Hearn said it too. He couldn't
get some of that money back he lost.
Okay, so at the end of the day, if the nigga was losing so much money, then why was he still begging to work with the nigga? That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm telling you, not listening. He was gonna renegotiate and get a deal that worked for Bob Arum instead of Crawford this time.
You think Terence Crawford would have settled for less?
Why he can't do that, B
What you mean? How he can't? He can offer this. It's up to Terence Crawford
because he was strong enough.
Never lost that money.
If he was strong enough and smart enough to negotiate that first contract, right? And you had to pay him, what make you think that he's gonna be a free agent and could do whatever he want to do, but sign with you for less?
Exactly.
That's what
Come on, it doesn't make sense.
You're not listening, B Mac. I didn't say that. I'm speaking for Bob Arum. I'm going to offer him less. But it's up to Terence Crawford whether he's going to sign it or not.
He's not going to.
So let me finish.
It's an insult for you to even offer less.
So the reason why Terence Crawford is still a free agent and not back with Top Rank is because Bob Arum isn't offering Terence Crawford what Terence Crawford expects or wants. So that's why I am right in what I'm saying.
How do you figure that? What information you get that from, Big Fish?
Common sense.
He got it from.
What you mean common sense?
He got it
ain't got nothing to do. So that's your thoughts on it. It can't be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sign with my own promotional company and do my own thing and be my own.
What promotional company?
Hold up. See, y'all haven't been watching my videos.
E3, can I say something real quick and I'll let y'all,
Yeah, man.
It's fresh.
Fresh, say what you got to say, and then I'm gonna bring on light speed. Then I'm gonna open the.
Yeah, no doubt. Before I lose the connection again, I just want to shout out to General Big Fish. Happy birthday, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
No doubt. As far as I'm listening, this shit is a never-ending saga with both sides. So, like I said before, I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm not gonna be lured into this. I'm gonna just be listening to you guys. But if anybody wants to talk, let's talk putting up a bag. That's it. So if General Big Fish, you want to come against me and say your man is better, feel free to put up a number that we can both agree on betting, and we'll do that. Mr. Quentin Bradley, the same thing. Respectfully, if you feel like your man can beat Bud, let's put some money up, okay? And Stephen Brimley, last but not least, are you a Bud fan or a Errol Spence fan? Which one do you like?
I like
the flip flop debate again.
No, hold on. Let him speak.
That's y'all. Calm your ass down.
Who do you like better, Steve?
I like both fighters, but I knew about Errol before Bud. But I believe Bud is a better fighter than Errol because
you can't do that. You can't pick. You can't go to the polls.
Man, pick a side.
Right. You can't go to the polls and pick Democrat and Republican.
I think
you hear
Bud
what I'm
is going
saying?
to win the fight. I think Bud's going to win the fight.
But you can't do that. You can't play both sides and then be choosing one guy more than the other.
I'm a fan of boxing. I'm not more of a fan of an individual than I am of the sport itself.
Okay, let him have it.
No, hold up. But this is my problem with Steve Brimley. He said he likes both. He's being unbiased, but he always leans toward Errol.
No, I don't.
That's my thing.
Errol. I just defend Errol because I feel like y'all come at him way too hard.
Okay, well, like I told everybody else, you too. If you want to bet, you can't. If you want to bet me, but you can't put your money on both because that's not going to work. You can't say I'm a bet on Errol and I'm a bet on Bud.
I couldn't bet on the fight, but if I was to bet on the fight, I would bet on Bud.
But then you can't be speaking up for Errol like that if you feel like Bud, because now you being a traitor to the Errol-sexuals. You're a traitor.
I don't give a fuck
Man,
about
they
it.
gonna have you for lunch. They gonna have you for lunch. Errol gonna come get you, bro.
Can I explain it for you?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm explaining it for you for Steven. Okay. Look, Steven.
Because I'm confused.
Okay, Steven. He says he's like both, right? And it's probably true when he says that. But deep down, Steven is really, really a Errol Spence fan first.
Okay, so I don't want to hear him speaking up for Bud. I don't want to hear him speaking up for Bud.
I'm not finished. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me break it down so you understand. Let me break it down so you understand.
Okay.
Right? He's really, really a Errol Spence fan. But
I see that.
Steven knows.
Bud,
you know what?
In the game.
Bud gonna put them fucking paws on them, dog. And my dude that I really want to win is not gonna win. Because if I'm looking at it at reality, I don't think my boy can beat that motherfucker Bud.
My boy.
So therefore, I can't. I won't be able to bet Steven then.
Exactly.
I won't be able to bet. Okay.
He is a fan. And he's a fan, just like everybody else, but he's also trying to be real to himself. He knows for a fact that
you trying to make that adjustment.
you know how you got a football team and your football team ain't that good this year, and and they playing another team and they like, you know what? We're gonna get our ass whooped, dog. I fucks with my boys, but we're gonna get our ass whooped, dog. I just don't see it happening.
But I'm not gonna talk shit when the Giants ain't doing nothing. Y'all can talk all the shit you want about the Giants if they suck. I'm not gonna be out here putting my neck out for them.
Hold on real quick, Phil.
I get it both ways.
Hold on, Steve. I'm gonna let you rebuttal, bro. Give me 1 second. Let me read this super chat. Shout out to my brother D-Town Blaster, man. He said, "What the F is son? Let me on. This some BS. T-shirt don't know."
I'm gonna get off. But I'm gonna get off real quick. But like I said, ain't no issue, Steve. I just wanted to get a clarification of that. I still got love for you, bro. You know, I just wanted to know because I was confused. I'm like, he sound like he's sticking up for Bud, but when it comes to Errol, he gets moist. So that was the point I wanted to, find out. You know what I mean? But again, shout out to all you brothers. I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna keep listening. So go ahead and say what you gotta say, Steve. I'll be listening.
Before you go, Fresh.
I disrespect. Errol is disrespected. So.
Okay, can I say this to Fresh before he go? Because he got to go now.
Yeah, go ahead. Then I'm gonna go to live speed. Man.
He been waiting. Okay. He been waiting. Okay. Hey, Fresh, man.
Go ahead.
that thing you said earlier, man, that hurt my feelings, man. I just want to let you know.
Hey, that's how you get people's attention.
Nah, man. You said I was Puffy.
Yeah, P Diddy.
You said I was P Diddy, man.
No, hey, look, I'm a cool guy. You made me
man.
no, B-Mac, you made me feel like the bad guy. I'm like, damn, I just want to show my brother love. He treating me like Suge Knight.
I don't know how, bro. I don't know how. We're gonna have to talk, but you know what?
It's all love.
Even though you said it, I'm gonna take that.
Already. Hold on, fellas. Let me go to light speed, man. He been waiting for about 20 minutes.
One love,
light speed.
All right, one love, B-Mac. Peace, everybody. Peace.
All right, be safe, Fresh. What
Yes,
up,
sir.
Light Speed?
Hey, salute.
Man,
Hey, I appreciate you for sending me that cash out the other day too, my brother. I really appreciate it, bro. Floor is yours.
Oh, no. I don't know if my sound might be bad right now. Can you hear me?
No, you sound crispy, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. So I'm supporting always. That's not even a problem, man. Salute to you. Salute to B-Mac. Salute to the
yes,
chat.
Sir. Appreciate it too, Lightspeed. One love.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't got much to say. But I am gonna say this, Steven. I just posed it in a question. Steven, I'm coming right for you, bro, because you be pulling me out of the crypt.
I knew it coming. I knew it.
And only on this, I only call you out on the stuff that you apologize for. Where you get this information from?
It's my educated guess based on everything that I'm seeing.
Bro.
Oh my God.
Educated guess?
Yeah, I mean, because none of us know this. Any of this stuff is a fact.
Yeah, but that I think the rule is when you don't know it, you don't say it.
Like, I don't even know. That's the whole point of being a fan.
Huh?
That's the whole point of being a fan.
I'm glad you said it like that.
They
That
didn't want us
doesn't
to
sound
talk
very
about
unbiased.
it. They should have already made the fight. We could be talking about the fight.
Bruh. Yeah. No, I mean, I get it. What's the point of being a fan? I mean, I'm a fan of boxing, like you said earlier. I'm a fan. We're fans of boxing, so that's the point of being a fan. I mean, I don't think for me, I got too much respect for boxing to go into all the. Yeah, I mean, I just can't be going into stuff that's not factual.
Hey, so not to cut you off, Lightspeed. Hold on, fellas. Lightspeed, did you want me to play this clip that you sent me in the private chat?
You know what? Yeah, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna preface it with this.
Okay.
Steven, when we was going at it before, and then I felt like you was flip flopping. You got kind of mad about that or whatever happened.
Yeah,
but I
because
fell
I've
back.
been consistent.
I fell back and I just left it alone. But I held on to this. Yeah, you could play it. What do I say? Wait. Don't I say DJ E3?
Yeah, DJ E3 roll that clip. Let me run it.
You give me proof that I'm flip flopping. Otherwise, you blowing hot smoke.
You give proof. I don't need to say nothing. This is all recorded.
Okay.
I think Quinn
Bro, you need to go look at the clips, bro. Look at this. Don't give B-Mac a reason to come out with the series, bro. Steven, like I said, bro, it's not personal. You know, don't get bitter, just get better. And the next time you hear a narrative, right? You hear arguments talking about, you know, and A sides and B sides and money and in the fight. I'm just saying now you might ask that extra question and just see where that's coming from. Is it coming from somebody that's stuck in the fight?
A few moments later.
If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, don't make the point. See, this is why I get annoyed because I didn't make a narrative. I made a comment about a topic that I seen and I brought it up and then I made my statement about it. I didn't make a narrative. I think because I'm going to have to hop off and then try to,
Oh my God.
But there's a rumor out.
That
Crawford wants $20 million and 50% of the pay-per-view. We don't know that fact's enough. But if it's true,
But if it's true,
Oh my God!
Let me dead this real quick. Let me dead this real
I
quick.
made a comment about a topic that I seen, and I brought it up, and then I made my statement about it.
Damn!
It is, but if it's true, there's nothing shooting other than
he's
it was a
overshooting.
lifting.
And only
It
reason
came
why
about. I
just
brought it to as a topic.
Hey, you can talk. Hey, that's it.
I was.
Hey man, that's a bit. Hey, light speed. Hey, bro, I might need to get you to do some production on my part. My nigga. God damn, you was don't even do
No bullshit.
Hey, that was some good editing right there.
Man. Go ahead, light
Real shit.
No bullshit.
But
Like,
what does it?
Oh, but he ain't gonna like the editing part. Oh
God.
We got the
Light
L
speed. I think
Boogie.
he's trying to get at you, bro.
It's great.
I can't hear what he's saying.
I can't hear shit, bro. Y'all
Hey man, that boy video was so good it fucked up Stephen Bradley audio.
My audio ain't working.
It made me come back. I rolled out the ring. I had to come back, B-Man.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Ooh, yeah, boy. Lightspeed came to do throw combinations, proper punch placement. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
My Wi-Fi. It was a great edited video, but it doesn't prove anything other than the fact of the matter is when I brought it to the table, it was based on other things that came about. I said, if it's not a fact, it's not. I never spoke of it as it's a fact. So how's that a flip flop when I bring it to the table? Is not a fact. This is just things that are being spoken about. That's what this is the debate. We talk about certain things that's going around in boxing. So I brought something to the table. I took some notes down and I brought it up as a topic to discuss.
Hey,
it doesn't prove anything. How am I
only reason I played that video because you kind of doing the same thing where you be flip flopping a lot.
That's not. I don't. This doesn't even make any sense to me. This is why it doesn't make any sense. How can they say somebody's flip flopping when I'm bringing up topics that are being discussed in the boxing world? That's all that's happening. How am I flip flopping? Where am I flip flopping from? Where am I going from one point to another? And where I'm saying I believe this and then it's something else completely different. How am I flip flopping?
I think the problem is this though, Steven. I think what I think a lot of people might get confused at is that you just said that you have a hypothesis, right?
things that are being spoken about.
No. You say you had a hypothesis, right?
I never said the word hypothesis, but yeah, sure.
Bruh, okay, you said the words. It's my educated guess, right?
Yeah, it's my educated guess based on everything that I'm just being.
So do you know what that is? That's the definition for hypothesis. Okay. So you had a hypothesis, which is an educated guess, but you cannot make that hypothesis a fact. And I think that's the problem. But I never say your hypothesis as it's a fact.
But I never said it was a fact.
No, just like you said, the reason for the contract holdup is because Terence Crawford, it's not, he wants more money. That is another hypothesis. It's
I never said it was a fact, but I never said this was a fact.
But you put it as it's a fact. You said the reason why.
I said it was a fact. I said that's what I believe.
You're not listening to me, Steven. Steven, your words were the reason why the contract has not been, the fight has not been announced is because Terence Crawford wants more money. Right?
Yep.
That hasn't reached Buzz Terms yet. That's what you said.
Right. But that is what you're calling that is actually your hypothesis, which is your educated guess. Okay. But you're saying it as it's a fact. And that's where you're wrong.
Where have I said it's a fact? Did I say it's a fact? I said I believe.
It's how you wording is what he's saying. It's
how
you
wording it. Is everybody with me? Is everybody with me except Steven? Or do y'all understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, B-Man.
He's explaining it.
He did say that though. He said that earlier. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You're always putting out your hypothesis as facts.
Mm-hmm.
When did I say that this is a fact?
No. You're not using the word fact. It's how you saying what you're saying, and it's coming out as it's being presented as though that's
instead of saying I believe, this is my guess on why the fight hasn't happened. You say no, this why the fight ain't happening.
Exactly.
It's because
but this is my opinion, though. This is obviously what I believe, but I'm not putting what I believe on someone else. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying this is. Come on, guys, you got to use a little bit more common sense to that.
Hey, I think that's why I just asked. I think that's why I just asked where you get that.
I try to tell you, Stephen, what you don't want to hear me. I understand what
It
you're
ain't
saying.
that I don't want to hear you. It's just that, like, guys, come on, man. When I said that, you really think I said that? I know that's 100% fact. That's the reason why the fight's not happening. I just believe that.
Bro, wait a minute, Steven, to answer your question, bro, because you came on with smoke for me because you.
That wasn't the smoke I had for you. The smoke I really wanted.
But listen,
not that.
Can I speak, my brother? I'm just trying to make a quick point, and I'm gonna go to L Boogie. But you basically, like, the way you word stuff and say shit, you say it as like it's definitive. I think that's what the panel is trying to say. When it's no, you're just making an assumption. It's not fact. So you said that you believe the reason why the fight haven't happened is because the PBC is lowballing Bud, and Bud wants more money. Is that not what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an assumption because we don't know what's the holdup on the fight, right?
And I never said otherwise either. I never said that. When y'all say, if you say that, I'm like, yeah, we don't know that for a fact. But that's what
you didn't say that, Steven.
Go back. When you go back to this video, you're gonna see that I said that. When you go back,
you gonna see what you
see
said.
that I said that. Seriously. When you rewind the video, when y'all replay this, you're gonna see that I said that. You're gonna see that I don't know it's 100%, but that's what I believe it to be because I said based on all the interviews that we're seeing and all the things between these, what they're saying, it's looking like they gotta come. And I said back, they gotta come correct the Bud. I said that a while back.
You were blaming Terence Crawford. I said, well, when did he say that? So I rolled the clip. Hold on. I rolled the clip of the fight hype interview asking him, hey, Bud, what's the update on the fight? Bud said, hey, there ain't really no update. We just trying to work things out. You don't remember that?
You're mistaking me saying this is me blaming Bud. I'm just saying the fight hasn't happened because they haven't reached his terms. I'm not blaming Bud. I'm just stating what it looks like.
But that's not what you said, though. That's not what you said, though. You said now you're saying they haven't reached terms, but earlier you did say because Bud didn't sign.
Hey man, let me go to
Are you talking about that was already clarified to me earlier that before the contract is signed, you have terms you have to meet first. So that's why that has all been changed up because there's certain things that were brought to the table.
We can agree to this.
Okay, you're correct. You can't just sign a contract without having all the terms met first.
L Boogie, you're live on the chat where you throw a holler at me, man.
E Triller, the goddamn Black Picasso. Salute, my brother.
Hey man, I ain't fucking with you, man. You been out there talking about my mic, bro. What's poppin'?
You had that L Boogie mic today, baby.
Man. I gotta go buy that mic tomorrow, man. Go ahead, bro. Floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Peace of respect to you. Salute, E3. Salute. Peace of respect. Salute to the panel. Man, that's why we all love your goddamn show, E3, because you come with so much goddamn facts. You come with so many goddamn receipts. And even if you do got an opinion, it's always put into a proper context and a proper perspective that's backed up with receipts. So that's a real opinion. Not no shit fell out the sky. and see the truth hurts, and we know this in real life. And that's why when you hit the scene, you hurt a lot of these other channels because they was running with favorable narratives, the status quo narrative that fit their story, get them these likes and all this bull crap. So when you came and put they man Spence on the spot, it made them look bad. It showed the fraudness in them. That's why they don't like you. That's why the hate is so real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you come and you even kill. You call it how you see it. you use Spence' own words and make him look silly. You cannot dispute facts. 1 through 17 can't be disputed. The game was checkmated when that came out. So let's stop this falling out the sky shit, making up stories, believing fairy tales. Let's cut it out. Let's talk what we know.
Elbow, you act like go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to add, bro. You cooking like a motherfucker. Go ahead, man.
You know, let's talk.
Hey, this might be the intro to part 18, fam. Go ahead.
Now we really enjoy Steven. We enjoy General Sprint's Fish. We enjoy Mr. Quentin because they make the show fun. Sometimes it comes to valid points. But to be honest, y'all, E3 done checkmated you a long time ago, man. You really can't dispute. So y'all need to stop it, man. And have a logical, common sense conversation with what we know. Not nothing you making up, because Steven, you sound like you Teofimo Lopez's father. You are surely delusional, man. You gotta stop, brother.
No, what y'all gotta stop doing? Stop bashing another man to big up another man. That's what y'all gotta stop doing. Y'all need to stop that.
You have to
stop.
Y'all love bashing someone up to big someone up when you can just big up a person based on their own merits. That's a fact. Y'all need to stop doing.
Can I just make an observation? Quentin and Big Fish just slid out the door on you, bro. They left you here first by yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
They was big up on you and they was trying to support you, but they left you, bro.
With this guy Spence, he doesn't make any sense, man. Spence is the type of cat he say was popular at the time, what the people want to hear to make himself look good. He know he don't mean it. He called out Bud. He hollering all this, I'm coming for the belt. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I want you. I'm coming, Bud. That means you're supposed to go to your manager, your promoter, which promotes They Fights, TGB, gonna promote it with Man Down Promotions. You go to your manager, Al, and you say, hey, like Devin Haney did, do what we need to do to make the fight. I do not care. It's not about the money. It's for all the marbles, this legacy. It's gonna be my biggest payday anyway. I don't want Crawford to be complaining about nothing. If it is a complaint, make the fight.
So right now you speculating.
Stop it, man.
You speculating right now. You're not speaking on something you know for a fact.
It.
How do you know? So he's supposed to.
That's what you do when you want to make a fight happen.
Oh, so he's supposed to be like Haney and because Haney let homeboy get 10 million, he only got 3. He's supposed to do that.
I'm not saying he got a low ball. So I'm saying you make the fight happen.
That's what you're leaning on, though.
I'm saying you make it happen. Stop calling out, talking about, I want you, Crawford. I'm coming for that motherfucking belt. After 4 years, you want to come talking like that when there was plenty of opportunity to fight Bud? Oh, like, stop it, man. He's a joke. Stop. Y'all got to stop. Y'all, you aerosexuals.
Now, y'all got to stop with the disrespect, though. These are professional fighters, and y'all be talking about the things you accuse me of the things that you're exactly.
We don't disrespect
you don't know
nobody on this panel
right now, and you assuming y'all like to tear down somebody. I don't tear down Bud.
This panel don't disrespect nobody.
You like to use the word logic.
What is you talking about, Steve?
Come on, y'all be saying things about Errol that don't be always factual. Y'all just like to abuse him because they don't like
Steven. What has this panel said about Errol that's not true? What are you talking about?
What you just said right now wasn't true. How the fuck do you know what they doing behind closed doors when it comes to negotiating fights?
I didn't say. I never said what they are doing. I said when you want to make a fight and you calling that man Bud out after all this time, a suggestion, you go to your promoter, to your manager, say, hey, look, get this fight done no matter what it takes. Get it done for me. That's when you want to fight. You don't send nobody, like, and we don't even know if nothing has been sent. They could just be talking. All we know, just having back and forth conversation. They probably even never typed up a term sheet for both of them to read and say, okay, we like all these terms. I agree. Now send his contract. Let us sign it. Fight is on. We don't know that. They could just be having talks back and forth.
So if Steven, if I can, let's just use some logic. If Errol Spence and Terence Crawford was independent, logically, do you think somebody would pick up this fight? Logically, just use logic, based on where they at right now.
It would have been picked up.
No, I'm not talking. But I'm talking Steven. I'm talking Steven. Logically, if we're using logic,
somebody absolutely would have picked up the fight.
Okay, now using logic,
but here's the question: they had picked it up
Hold on, let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. By you just using that reason, logically, do you believe that Errol Spence can take a risk and be independent? Logically, just like Terence Crawford. Logically, with what you just said.
He could potentially do that, but that's a risk you would be taking, though.
I mean, well, so that's reason. That's logic. I mean, that's reasonable. Yeah, he could potentially. Same thing with Terence did, right? Didn't Terence do the same thing?
Yeah, Terence left.
Take a risk.
Top rank, yeah.
Yeah, so it was okay when he did it. So why isn't it like you guys not supporting? Well, PBC ain't gonna support this fight. Won't you go ahead and be independent? I don't see that argument. I see it when it's towards Terence. Oh, yeah, he's supposed to do that. Now you want him to go with PBC,
because at that point we're all speculating on Spencer's relationship with PBC and what they're looking to accomplish with the fight with Terence Crawford, or if they're looking to accomplish, or if they don't want this fight. We're all speculating at that point.
Okay, so we're speculating, right? You speculated that PBC is the ones that's holding up the fight, right? Then you speculate. Are you speculating that? Based on your observation, you saying that PBC is lowballing.
They've not met the terms monetarily.
Okay, so then just like Bob Errol wasn't able to meet the terms of Terence Crawford or meet the contract or obligation that Bud wanted him to meet, so Bud decided, you know what, you couldn't get me this fight, I'm getting rid of you. So what's the difference with Errol doing that?
Because
why would Errol wouldn't take that chance?
Who's going to make the fight for them? Because there are question marks.
You just said that if they was independent, it'd get picked up, right?
But there's other signs that show that it could be an issue for anybody to make the fight. Hearns already said, "Hey, I love Crawford, but I couldn't sign him because
you back walking.
I want to finish my statement, please. Can I finish my statement? Eddie Hearns already said Terence Crawford is a great fighter, but I couldn't sign him because I couldn't be to give him the fight that he wants and pay him the money that he wants. He said that.
Okay.
So how many other promoters out there have the money to pay for that?
So you're speaking about something that happened last year. You're speaking about a comment last year. I'm talking about right now. We're not talking about what they said last year. We're talking about right now.
Hearns said that the beginning of the year about Terence Crawford.
I bet you if Eddie Hearn had Errol Spence over there, I bet you he able to make the fight. I bet you he'd have put that money up. I bet you he would have. If Eddie Hearn had Spence side with him, I bet you he'd have put that money up.
the
I
first
bet you this
argument
fight
I
wasn't
made to
dragging
you.
out this long.
Overpaying Devin Haney as well. If you look monetarily, he was paying Devin Haney a pretty nice heavy fee, and he didn't have the biggest name
So
recognition, to garner some of the pay that he was getting. But he's a great fighter. So
Yeah, but
Eddie
see,
Hearn
at this,
so you think
Devin
that
Haney
Earl is
had to be
staying on
doing
the
something
PBC
good.
because he's
he's
too afraid to bet on himself?
No, the thing is, we don't know his relationship with PBC. If he don't have an
It
issue
don't
with
matter what the relationship is. It's a business relationship, right? It's
He
all
is
about
he is his
the
own
money,
boss.
right?
He's supposed
But
to
if
be
he
his
doesn't
own
have an
boss.
issue with his business relationship with him, why would he leave if he has
So
an issue with his
so
business?
I would
Bud had a
me
business
logically by what you saying, me logically would be thinking that Earl is scared, so he's staying up under PBC so he can be protected from having that fight. Because
that's
he's
an
not
assumption.
willing to
That's
bet
an
on it.
assumption
Hear me
we
out.
can take.
I'm logically thinking, I'm assuming logically that if he is staying on the PBC and he's not willing to bet on himself, if he really not sure about taking on this fight, he's gonna stay on the PBC where he could be protected from having to really deal with the issue that he's not really wanting to fight Terence Crawford.
Or the fact of the matter is, he wants to fight Terence Crawford and then try to negotiate the terms of the financial end of it. I mean, that's all speculation. Everybody keep on saying Errol's so scared of Terence.
But it's a logical speculation, right? It's logically, it's possible. Is it not possible? So it's not possible that could happen. That could be the mindset.
It's a possibility if you believe everything about Errol Spence being scared of Terence Crawford, then that's something you would definitely hold it to a high regard.
Okay.
And
So I'll go back to my original.
Steven, hold on, Mr. Warren.
I don't think
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Warren, hold on. Let me ask Steven a question. Hey, Steven, if that fight get made, who you want to win that fight?
I don't have a dog in the fight.
So you don't got a dog in the fight?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God!
I don't go to the fight saying I hope Errol wins, I hope Bud loses, I hope Bud wins, I hope Errol loses. I don't have that sentiment. I just want to see a great fight. I just want to see the great fight.
Well,
Floyd Mayweather, then would be a different conversation. But these two are not my favorite fighters. I like both fighters. I enjoy both fighters.
So, but who you think gonna win? Who you think gonna win?
He already answered who he think gonna win.
I think Bud's gonna win the fight.
He already answered that. So
okay,
hey,
well
Steve,
there is then.
So Steven. So okay. So as a man, and so as a man, when you see the energy that Errol Spence had for all these other fighters, and then when it come to Crawford, the energy change. Do that signal fear to you, or that signal?
Great question.
Oh, when it come to Crawford, I'm a businessman. Which one?
Great question.
I've wondered about that a couple of times.
No, ain't no wondering nothing. What? Which one?
Question you can let me finish answering it.
Because E3 done already showed you that too many times. He had all this energy about how he want to destroy this person, whoop this person. This person, come on, we can fight. Let's do this. But when it come to Bud, the energy turns to a businessman. Is that fear, or he a businessman when it comes to Bud? Which one, man?
Can I answer the question? A few years ago, I questioned it. As of recently, I don't question it anymore. I feel like he wants to fight Bud Crawford because that's a legacy fight for him. And
he grew courage now, huh?
At one point, I wondered about it. Does Errol want to fight Bud? But at this point, right now, I don't have any doubts that they want to fight each other.
So he went to the Wizard of Oz. He grew courage, right?
I think the same
he went
thing.
Got some courage from the Wizard of Oz.
Hey man, hold on, y'all. Let me read this super chat from my brother D-Town, man. He said, "Mr. Warren sounds like Gangstalicious off Boondocks right now." Hello. I appreciate it.
Oh shit.
That's not even right. That's not even right.
Go ahead, fellas. My bad.
Mr. Quinn.
Spencer's doing right now when it comes to Bud. People probably said the same thing about Mayweather when it came to Pacquiao.
Now, Mr. Quinn, why do you believe now that he not scared and he want to fight now? Why you believe that? What changed?
Quinn ain't on here.
I mean, I'm thinking not Quinn. I mean, Steven. Why you believe that now?
Because it's a legacy fight. All the marbles are on the line.
It's been a legacy fight though.
It's his legacy fight.
So now that it's for all the belts, now you saying the energy changed and he want to fight him now?
Yeah, because after the
don't make sense, Steven.
When he said
so fighters fighters now when they got when it's for all the belts.
Undisputed, a fight for the undisputed creates more value for the fight. I mean, again, I understand what y'all saying because at one point in time I questioned Spence when it came to Crawford.
Who told
I
you
don't
that,
question
bro?
him anymore because he stepped up to the plate and said, "I'm fight Crawford."
Why he couldn't take Crawford belt and then go fight Ugas for undisputed?
Exactly, because it's going to create
difference,
value.
man?
It's not
for undisputed. No matter who you fight.
That's not the best move. Monetarily, that's not the best move. Is Ugas for undisputed fight bigger than a Bud fight for undisputed? Hell no.
It wouldn't matter because it's for all the marbles.
No.
It wouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He'll already be a superstar because he would have been in one Bud.
Bud, though. How you say it don't matter when that's a completely different class? You're talking about a Hall of Famer right now versus a guy who just, beat
You're not listening to what L Boogie saying. Say that again, L Boogie. I don't think we hear you, bro.
He will already be a superstar because he would have beat Bud. So it wouldn't matter. It'll be for all the marbles still with Ugas. What is you talking about? It's the same thing.
If he fought Bud 2 years ago, would it be as valuable as it monetarily for the fight?
We not talking about 2 years ago. We talking about this year when he just fought Ugas.
Money to Stanionis, bro. That's what he's talking about.
But that fight was set up when Bud was
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That fight when I already said stop saying that. You don't know that. Stop saying that. You don't know that, Steve.
You know what? I wish I could go back to all the interviews and bring the receipts. I need receipts.
That fight when I already said nothing.
I know that Bud already knew that fight was being negotiated and set up when he after his fight.
Steven, listen, Steve.
When he went to the ocean and when he said he was looking for Spence, that was less than a week after his fight ended. At that point, he already knew they were in negotiations or already finalized that fight.
Let me break this down to you. Let me break it down to you, Steven. Let me break it down. Okay. Now, let me break it down to you. So last year, when Ugas and Pacquiao fought in August, and Spence got the eye injury, right?
Wait, say that again?
Last year, when Ugas fought Pacquiao in August and Spence suffered the eye injury, right?
Right.
Okay. How his fight already with Ugas was in negotiation if he had to heal from the eye injury, go have surgery, and all of that? So how did they know, or how did he knew how his eye was going to turn out? And they was having that already set and negotiated.
You're talking way before the Crawford and Porter fight, though. After when Pacquiao and Ugas went to fight, there was the thing that came out about Spence saying he was going to fight the winner when he recovers. Can you hear me?
Steven.
Yes.
Steven. If the man suffered the eye injury, man, last year in August, him and Ugas just fought in April. Ugas was finna get in a tournament and was gonna fight Stanionis. They hurried and paid Stanionis to step aside money.
Because
How did him and Ugas already have a fight set?
But when did he pay the money?
They didn't even know the outcome of Spence' eye injury and how long the healing process was gonna be. Training, get back in the gym to see how the eye was. What are you talking about?
You mean what am I talking about? When Bud the
that
week
fight
after,
wasn't already set in stone. He had an option where he could have fought Bud. He chose to go and fight Ugas.
But Bud didn't want to fight Spence coming off the injury.
He said that about the car accident, not about the eye.
Correct.
He would have fought him probably after the eye. Because Spence was saying he was fine. He said that about the car accident. So that how was that fight set in stone already? And Bud knew that.
When Bud went out in the ocean, at that point, they were already in the negotiations or already finalizing the deal between Ugas and Spence. They had
Why
already.
he won finalizing one with Crawford? What is he finalizing one with Ugas for in the first place? When when the world want to see him fight Bud, when that's the biggest fight. Why he wasn't finalizing that?
May I interject the point? He did say tune-ups are for fighters who are unsure of themselves, so there was no reason for him not to pursue a fight with Terence Crawford. I'm just saying, but go ahead, Elbert.
Exactly.
And when Spence just said in an interview, he said, if the fight don't happen, that ain't on me. I guess, Steven, did you feel any kind of way about that statement?
Better yet, fuck that. Let me ask this, Lightspeed. How did you feel, hold on. How did you feel about Errol saying Undisputed wasn't as important to him anymore? How do you feel about that, Steven?
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, so he's already okay. All right.
Because if it wasn't important to you, why did you wait till you get all the belts to call out Crawford in the first place?
Okay, so now do you see why we don't believe shit this nigga say?
Listen, I don't beat with about believing anything he says, but I'm talking about everything else that embodies the whole dynamic of this fight.
Steven, with what E3 just said and the other brother, do you think Errol Spence is full of shit?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes
big word ain't. That's a safe word. Sometimes safe word. That's a safe word. Sometimes.
Because he don't always everything he say ain't bullshit, but sometimes he do be saying some bullshit.
That's why I don't understand when you be saying like we be disrespecting Spence. I don't even ever see that happening. The only thing I see people calling out is
bro, y'all talking about Spence like a dog, man.
Nah.
How? Wait a minute. How does saying the nigga is full of shit?
Yeah.
And telling the truth on this nigga, we don't get into the personal shit. We don't. I know I
don't. You might not, but there's a lot of people that do though. It's a lot of people that do.
On this panel?
And it's a lot. No, I'm not gonna say on this panel particularly, but you can look at the comments.
Okay. So
and some people go do that same shit to Bud. Some people do that same shit to Bud.
I'm making a point, bro. You gotta be slow to speak sometimes, bro. I'm making a point. You keep saying y'all dog Errol Spence out when all we do is tell the truth. We just use his words against him. That's it. How's that dogging him? Crickets?
The reason why it's crickets is because I can't speak for. I'm not Spence's spokesman. I can't speak for Spence.
Yeah. Hey, you want to call in a lifeline?
We belittled him.
No, I'm not lifeline. I just don't think he's scared of Bud. I just don't think he's scared of Bud.
They gone. Your lifeline gone. I'm sorry. You don't want to call a friend.
I mean, if we look at the thing, like I said, we can people think about Mayweather against Pacquiao. He's following a PBC blueprint.
Hey, Mr. Steven, can I ask you a question? Mr. Steven, how long you been watching boxing?
Man, since 1984.
Okay. When you look at the legacy of the sport, you look at the lineage of boxing, and you look at the way boxing was structured and how boxing go, and about the best fighting the best, how do you feel that Spence is moving nowadays in the sport? Do you respect it and appreciate it, yes or no?
No.
Okay. In the way you see Bud moving, wanna only go fight the best, only calling out the champions, the people with the belts, trying to be great. How do you respect that? Do you respect that? Yes or no?
Yes, but it's a quotation around that too.
What quotation? What quotation?
He didn't really want to fight Porter.
Okay, let me.
Initially, he didn't want to fight Porter.
Okay,
He didn't
let me
Porter.
explain that too. Let me explain that too.
That's
I done heard Bud come out. I done heard Bud do numerous interviews and say, look, Porter was my friend. I really didn't want to fight Porter. When Porter had that belt, Porter wasn't trying to come over here and give me no smoke. So Bud was going for people with the belts. Which one would you prefer? Him going for people with belts or going to fight Porter?
But he was wasn't he trying to get the Pacquiao fight more than anything else? He was trying to get the Pacquiao fight more than the Spence fight.
On the PBC side was not trying to fight him. That's why. Context matters. That's the only reason why he was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. Because Errol wasn't trying to fight him. Keith Thurman and all these other niggas was not about to fight Terence Crawford. But go ahead.
Facts. So what else is he to do? He tried to go get Manny, like E3 just said. Other people want to give him opportunities. He was calling out, sending Bob to go try to get them guys.
Y'all just making me mad at PBC right now. That's what y'all doing right now. Y'all making me mad at PBC because
he had no other option but to get Porter. And Porter came and stepped outside of PBC. Don't you see how that happened? And Bob put that up. That wasn't even a joint venture.
No.
How did PBC do that to Porter? Just let him go over there and do what he wanted to do. Because Porter went set with Al and told him, look, man, I know your structure, however y'all we operate, but I got to go get Buddy. Stepped outside of him, and who picked that up? Who covered that fight financially? Bob now.
Top Rank covered that fight. Across the board. That was a 100% Top Rank fight.
So what quotation is you talking about? It's around you respecting Bud trying to be doing things to be great. Do you agree that Bud is the better example for the sport than Spence right now today? You agree, yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly. So what quotations you talking about is around Bud?
I felt like he didn't really want the Porter fight. I felt like it was almost like it was forced upon him.
Oh man. So who would you want? If you was fighting Quentin, who would you want? Quentin, I'm sorry, Mr. Steve.
When the fight was maturing, because he at first he didn't want the fight. At
Mr.
first he
was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao, who was the bigger draw and the bigger name in the sport of boxing, just like Errol Spence was trying to fight Manny Pacquiao too. Come on, bro, stop it.
Listen, what y'all saying to me? Make me
acting like old Bud was ducking him. He wanted to go fight.
See, I'm not saying he was ducking him and nothing. I just say he didn't really want. I felt like he didn't want to fight Porter.
You know why he said he didn't want to fight Porter? Because they were friends. He was cool with him.
Understandable.
Mr. Steven, man.
Listen, that's understandable. Everything y'all saying to me is only making me more mad at PBC because the PBC models was fucking up boxing.
No, you should have been mad at PBC. What you not seeing? Is you looking at the 1 through 17? Is you hearing all the panels we having? Is you studying 1 through 17? Is you looking at what the fighters are saying? What you not seeing? You're being biased and you trying to favor Spence because you like him and you ducking the truth.
I'm trying to
and you running away from the truth. Stop it, Steve. You gotta stop.
Spence, I'm just trying to give him a little bit more credit than y'all give.
You can't. You gotta call it what it is.
Earn the credit, bro.
These are professional fighters, man. This dude is undefeated for a reason, man. I mean, like it can't be as bad as y'all painting it. It might be
now, bro.
It can't be all the way as bad.
Only when it comes to Terence. That's all we saying. Only when it comes to credit. That's all we saying.
It's all the way to put my white flag up in the air.
We don't care. We ain't talking about anybody else.
I need to put my white flag all the way up.
Hey, Mr. Steven, E3 just checkmated you, man. He just told you, brother, you in
Here it goes.
denial.
Hold on, y'all. I got the shit. Go ahead and make your point, L Boogie, and then I'm gonna play this video.
All I wanted to say, Mr. Steven, E3 just checkmated you, brother. You're in denial. Stop running away from what's in front of your face, the truth. This is the stuff that Errol Spence put out. All E3 do is use it against
Crawford. Terrence, man, we had a lot of big fights announced. Your boy Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson, but we didn't get Terence Crawford's fight announced. Can you give us any update?
We're working on all the details now. Hopefully, we get everything squared away. We're looking at December 14th. That's the projected date for me and Kavalaski. So that's where we at.
I like, just to call him Mean Machine. Good job pronouncing his name. But what do you think of a matchup with him?
Oh, he's a good fighter. A lot of people take credit away from him because of who he's going up against. But he's a good fighter with a heavy amateur background, and I can't take him lightly.
We got Tyson Fury fighting this weekend. You were at the last fight too. Do you feel like you're at a similar point where he's at, where you keeping the blade sharp and you're fighting not tune-ups, but to stay sharp?
Well, I'm fighting.
Ah, shit.
Enable Health IT, do more IT.
They're about to ask him
Cloud
about
First Data Protection as a service.
Hold on. Let's run it.
I'm fighting my number one contender. So I wouldn't consider this a tune-up fight. He's did everything he had to do to get to this point now and earn his spot at the champion. That's me. So I wouldn't call it a tune-up fight. I just call it, me defending my title.
When you think about a fight like that, is that where you get caught losing a fight that people didn't expect you to lose? If you think of it as a tune-up,
right? Yeah. I never think of any fight as a tune-up fight or a stand-in fight. I always look at a fight like that as it's a big opportunity for the fighter that I'm fighting, and I can't take him lightly, and I got to be 110% ready at all given times.
How do you stay 110% ready when you still I know we all know
I fight southpaw.
Is that kind of how you are? Pound for pound number one and all that, but is it a thing where if I have to act a certain way to get to
I feel like I can't perform to the best of my. So they take the type of fights that they know,
For real fans of sport, one of the things they hate the most is to see a Roy Jones or Bernard or anyone Spence supporter. Who do you look to win that fight?
Oh man, it's gonna be a good fight. Like I always tell everybody, we can't count Porter out. Porter's a hungry, determined fighter, and I didn't see him prove the doubters wrong many times before. And Spence, a good, strong fighter with great skill, great talent, and they got history of sparring each other, so they're gonna know what each other was, want to bring to the table come fight night. But at the same time, this ain't amateurs anymore; this is professional. May the best man win.
People they kind of underrate Sean's skills a little bit.
Of course. But you can't take nothing away from him. He's a two-time world champion. He did everything he had to do. A lot of people say he's a dirty fighter, but things happen in the ring. And at the end of the day, it's a fight. Nobody say, we're about to be playing pancake. It's a fight at the end of the day. And you want headbutt. Sometimes you might elbow somebody. At the end of the day, it's a fight.
Is that sometimes what's going to give a great fighter, a great boxer problems more than someone trying to box and be technical with him? Is a guy just trying to rough you up and be physical? Is that?
Well, it depends on the fighter. Some fighters get bothered by things like that. Some fighters don't. So again, it depends on the fighter or no desire to fight Sean.
Here you go, right here. My bad, y'all.
Have no ambition or no desire to fight Sean. Again, Sean, you got a history. Pretty cool, But as far as Spence, I want to fight Spence.
because Sean's a real good guy. It's hard to build up.
Yeah, I've been friends with Sean since he was young. You know, so right there, you know, it's just
And it's fun.
All right, there you go, Steve. Y'all go ahead. My bad. I know that was a little long. I forgot the timestamp. Go ahead, fellas.
No doubt he explained that very thoroughly.
It's too many receipts out there, Steve.
You can
Too
see,
many receipts out there, brother.
And I've
you
been
can
meaning
see
to
the
put that
difference in his approach when it came to Porter and when it came to Spence. He said, I don't really want to fight Porter. Me and him got history, but Spence, no, I want to smoke with him. So, yeah, you saw the clear difference. You saw a very clear difference.
Yeah, but he been doing that. This ain't nothing new. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
this
not.
ain't
And
nothing
that's
new,
why
Steve.
when I had a question about Spence, and I mean, what y'all be saying, a lot of, I mean, I can't even really beef with it at this point right now.
That's all I'm getting to. That you can't dispute none of the receipts, man. That's all I'm getting to. You can't dispute the
But I
facts
do
of the
feel like
receipts.
Spence wants to, wants to fight. I mean, I don't think he's, just like scared and terrified out his boots to fight.
What about
fight
it? What about his energy convinces you of that though?
It's
Yo,
been kind of
answer that, fellas, and then we
been
gotta wrap
recent.
this bitch up. Hold on, y'all. Answer that, fellas, and we gotta wrap this bitch up. We've been on
Yeah,
here
we
for
do.
4 hours, man. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, listen, man. I got my boots smoked today. It's okay. I mean, only thing I can tip my hat on is that y'all call me aerosexual, but at the end of the day, Bud is a great fighter. I believe Bud's going to win. Bud was is a Hall of Famer before Spence, and Spence needs to fight more than Bud. The end.
The realest stuff you ever said.
Already, man. I appreciate your closing thoughts, man. All right, going out to Mr. Warren, closing thoughts, my brother.
Man, that was good. I appreciate that, brother. I probably got an echo from probably in it twice. Man, salute to you, E Thriller. Salute to you, B Mac. Salute to you, L Boogie, Steve, Quinn. I appreciate y'all. Happy birthday or belated birthday to Big Fish and the panel. Everybody that was on the panel, everybody in chat. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's do this. Peace. One love.
Salute, Mr. Warren. All right, going out to my boy, L Boogie, man. Closing thoughts, my brother.
E Thriller, the goddamn Black Picasso, because he paint them damn pictures so vividly with his words. Salute E3. Salute to the panel. I really appreciate you having me, brother.
Yes, sir.
I love everybody on the panel. Love you, E3. I love the show. Keep the smoke coming. Another great show. It's always relevant. Great talking points, great topics, important discussions, things the sport need. Man, everybody that's listening, you want to hear real boxing talk? Share, comment, like, subscribe. Come on here, pop your stuff. Don't be scared. Hit them like buttons. Stop being a hater. We only talking boxing. It ain't personal. I love everybody, and I'm out. Until next time, salute, baby.
Appreciate you, L Boogie, man. You was cooking like a motherfucker tonight, bro. Salute. All right, man. Going out to my boy Lightspeed. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yes, sir. I was gonna say I can't say it any better than L Boogie. Yeah, L Boogie was cooking tonight. Yeah, man. I just want to say, always support, man. Y'all got the best energy on YouTube, man. So,
thank you, bro.
You know what I mean? Just glad to be a part of the group, man. And salute to y'all, and salute to the panel, man. It's good to chop it up with y'all, brothers. So, yeah, man. Salute.
Salute, fam. I appreciate that cash out once again, man. It really helps the show go a long way.
Okay.
All right, man. Going out to my brother, Mosquito Spray. Closing thoughts, man.
Appreciate that. Man, on E3, we had a good time on her. Got a couple of laughs and stuff, and I said it was a good weekend with the Hall of Fame and everything. And going forward, just hope we keep getting good fights, man. Get what we want. But y'all take it light, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.
All right, Mosquito Spray, man. And last but not least, going out to my big bro, the Mac Mob, a.k.a. Shaq Diesel, a.k.a. The Undertaker, a.k.a. B. Millie, like L Boogie say. Take me home, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, E3, man, the Black Picasso, man. Once again, make sure y'all go hit his like button, subscribe to the channel, and also share, man. That's my man, E-Thriller, the Black Picasso, the motherfucker who painted pictures so vividly with his words. Black mama ready to strike on your ass and give you convulsions. You understand me? E-Thriller, man, I thank you so much. I appreciate you. Salute to everybody on the panel. Mosquito Spray, Lightspeed, L Boogie, Stephen Brimley, Mr. Golden, everybody else who came on, D Young and the rest, man. Thank y'all, man, for supporting my brother E-Thriller, General Big Fish. Happy birthday once again, my brother. Salute to you. I seen you out there, D-Town Blaster, man. E3, man, you always got these long ass lives, man. You know, damn well.
I knew you was gonna give me hell, man.
Shit.
Hey, I had a feeling this one was gonna be long, bro.
Yeah.
Let me come on Monday because I know today is normally your day. I had to get all that shit off my chest, especially after that shit on Rebel Channel.
Shit.
Was my headset good tonight, y'all?
Yeah, it started out good and it started getting a little rocky. I ain't complaining, bro.
L Boogie, we gotta get your headset fixed, bro. We got it. We gotta get you on your computer.
I'm gonna get it together.
We gotta get you, man, because you have the interesting discussions, bro, but your shit just be, all fucked up, bro.
I told you get a clear mic, bro.
I told General Big Fish to start me up a GoFundMe.
Hey,
I need one too because I need a mic. Goddamn.
Shit, I got both of y'all.
Appreciate it, D-man. I need it, bro. My shit
One
going
love.
I ain't even know it. I'm just in this bitch talking and cooking, and y'all can't even hear it.
Shit. Yeah. Hey, look, man. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Y'all just stand on by. I'm tired, man. If I don't go live, shit. Just listen out, man. Me and E3 gonna give y'all the rest of the schedule for the week, man.
Yeah.
This is the Mac Mob, baby. And I'm out.
Hey, man, shout out to the Mac Mob. Make sure y'all go sub up and support my brother, man. Go like all of his videos and sub up. Let's get him up to 1,000 subs so he can get monetized on this YouTube shit, man. He be going hard, doing these long-ass live streams, dropping facts on top of facts, giving out tombstones and choke slams. Know what I'm talking about? But shout out to everybody that came on the panel, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to everybody that sent me a super chat and a cash out, man. It helps the show go a long way. I really appreciate it, man. I get a kick out of talking to all my brothers that pull up on the panel, man. We don't take shit personal. We just keep it boxing, man. We gonna keep it moving. We ain't gonna get into that lame no more. So I don't want nobody saying his name in the chat. Don't slip up and say his name on the panel because I'm gonna kick you out, bro. Like real shit. I feel like that nigga should get no shine on anybody's panel on YouTube because he's a fucking attention whore. So this is gonna be my last time addressing Lennar fucking Thomas. And just like that, we gone. Holla.
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. E-Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like, ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.